Good evening, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another live episode of 40k. I was going to say game of 40k then, but it's not quite a game of 40k, although it is a game of 40k. Although hopefully it'll be two games of 40k, not one game of 40k. How many times can you say 40k in the first minute? Joe?
12. Or was I supposed to say 40k? 40k. Okay.
Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm so glad you could be here. If you are new to the channel and if you haven't already, please make sure you go ahead and smash all those magical YouTube buttons for us. Hit that like button so you tell YouTube we're doing a good job. Smash that subscribe button if you haven't already. And if you can't chat in chats because you're not subscribed, and if you're watching this after the fact, YouTube told me yesterday that 34.5% of people now that are watching the content aren't subscribed. It's great because more people are watching. It's free. Just press the button.
Maybe they don't have fingers.
Maybe they don't have a finger. They can use their nose, Joe.
Yeah.
It's just a subscribe button, okay? And then finally, you want to hit that bell notification icon if you want to be notified every single time we go live. Alternatively, you can just make sure you have the 40k squad reaction role in our Discord server in the Great Hall. And if you're a member, you should already be in there because it's an amazing place full of amazing people, and it's Darius. Yeah. So come and hang out with us in the Great Hall Discord server. We love you all very, very dearly. So tonight, we thought we would bring back to the channel boarding actions. We haven't done it for a while, and people have been asking us if we're going to bring it back. And Joe was like, hey, let's just do a whole day of boarding actions. So that face tells you a lot. So we've been playing boarding actions today. I have some thoughts. We'll go over these thoughts throughout the course of this evening, obviously. We're hoping to have two games. If you look at the thumbnail, there is 4 army showcase. To start off, we will have Drukhari versus World Eaters for the first boarding actions mission. And if that is something that finishes in the time that we expect it to finish in because it's boarding actions, I will then swap places with the magical Brom. And then Joe will get rid of his Drukhari and we'll have Black Legion versus Orks for game 2. Same mission, but we're swapping the armies around because changing the table is too much work. Because this stuff is
I made it a lot harder for myself because I like to have a nice little surround on it. Although I've changed it up and I've kept the front open. That's what people ask for.
That's because we have a new fancy camera, which we'll show them later.
And then I was like, I can't have it all the way open because that really affects my mind. So I put some, just before we went live, I put some tubes.
I saw the tubes, yeah. I thought that was a new part of the, I didn't know if we needed those, but they're there.
But then when people look at it, they know where the map is. Otherwise, I think it's just open.
So before we tell you about the mission that we're playing, we will talk about some of our incredible channel sponsors. There's a few to get through. So firstly, you see it on the t-shirt again. Whoop! Look at this, beautifully modelled. The incredible Siege Studios, who are our official painting partner, and they're amazing. Check out Siege Studios. !Siege in chat, or check out the link in the video description below and go and check out their website. They are basically the best commission painting studio in the world. Warn you, they charge prices like they're the best, but that's because they are in fact the best. Go give them an email, get a quote off of them. They also offer different services like custom service where they can make you a one-off character, and they do another parade-ready type style. I don't know what they call it, but there's a slightly cheaper version basically, which is heavy airbrush work. Still looks better than anything that I paint. So check out Siege. If you do decide to go to Siege and get some models commissioned, then you probably want to buy some models. Check out our main channel sponsor, Element Games. Again, !Element, or use the link in the video description below, and that will send you to Element's website via our little cookie link, little affiliate link. And what that means is we drop a nice little cookie with no chocolate chips in your browser, and then every single time you make a purchase through that link, Element knows you came from us. Costs you nothing more.
Bless me, God, I'm sorry if you've got headphones on.
Costs you nothing more. You will get the standard independent retailer 10 to 15% discount. Basically means we as a channel will get a 5% kickback so you financially support us, puts us higher at Element's League. Element then offers us more stuff for giveaways. Element currently give us a combat patrol box every single month to give away to Jarls or above.
What you're talking about.
And that's because we send a lot of traffic to them, so they're happy to support us, and it's this beautiful symbiotic relationship.
You support us by doing what you're already doing. Just buy your own toys.
Or just by buying Warhams.
Yeah. But click on the link. If you get someone else's link, then we don't like it.
So thank you so much to everybody who's been using that link so far. Please make sure you bookmark it and keep using it. You guys are amazing. You're incredible. You're fancy. You're special people. Yeah. Another shout out. Bases for the World Eaters come from James from March of War. Check out March of War. Little independent one-man business printing his own resin bases. All the World Eaters are based on March of War.
Yeah. I need to abuse him for the Sisters Army, actually.
You want to abuse him for the Sisters Army?
Physically and mentally. Okay. No, I'm just gonna be like, we need more bases, but he's got some nice ones.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So big shout out to James. I think March might be a thing, or March of War, or MOW. I'm sure I did an exclamation mark.
Mao,
but I don't remember what it's called. And then finally, after the stream, and it needs to be after the stream, go check out Tabletop Titans, who did a little announcement video today. Just saying, go check it out. Anyway, Tonight is boarding actions. Boarding actions is very, very different to normal 40k. So if you haven't seen it before, very, very quickly, we'll go over some of the special rules that boarding actions requires you to adhere to that is different from 40k. So first of all, you can only shoot what you can see, and only things that are in line of sight can die. Secondly, you can only charge what you can see.
Yeah.
Super simple, right?
Yeah.
It scraps all the stratagems out of all the codexes and gives you 3 core stratagems in boarding actions, which is counter-offensive, insane bravery, and command point reroll. Okay, so they're the core ones that you still get access to, and you get a number of other actions you can do. So with an objective secured unit, you can do an action on an objective and you count as continuing to hold that objective afterwards. You could do an action when you get to a door. You see this beautiful terrain laid out in front of me. There's doors all the way through. This will show you on the map in just a moment. And you can open those doors to get through them into different rooms. And the action is done typically at the end of your movement phase unless you've taken a specific warlord trait.
Yeah.
You can also, once you finish moving, if you haven't advanced, set to defend or set to overwatch. If you set to overwatch, if anything moves within your line of sight at any point, you can then choose to fire Overwatch for free. It doesn't cost you a CP at that point, but you still roll and hit on 6s. And if you set to defend and you end up getting charged, you get +1 to your hit, much like if you were setting to defend in a piece of terrain for normal 40k. There's a couple of other nuances. For example, if you have a big 10-man unit and you're trying to shoot, and the man at the back can't draw a line of sight without drawing through his own models, he can't shoot. You have to be able to draw a clear line of sight to the model that you're targeting to be able to shoot at them. And I think that's most of it.
Yeah.
Boarding actions typically scraps all your standard Codex Warlord traits and relics, they're all gone, and all your Codex specific stratagems. It gives you Warlord enhancements in the Boarding Actions book, and depending on which book you have your hands on, and so far we've got access to Abaddon and Angron. Some factions now, have thoughts on this later, some factions now do have access to additional stratagems and Warlord enhancements.
Like your army, but not my army.
Like my army.
I do.
And one of my stratagems might be broken, Joe.
It's just a little bit dumb.
There is, however, a weird rules interaction with tonight's mission.
Yeah, because the stratagem, I thought you only did it in your movement phase until he pulled it on me in the charge phase, and I was like, no, because that would be broken.
So I read it out to him.
And then we read it, and I was like, oh, that is broken.
So, tonight's mission for boarding actions is from the original book. It is from Arks of Omen Abaddon because we haven't finished all those missions yet, and definitely not because Arks of Omen Angron isn't currently on Wikipedia, so I can't just copy and paste the assets. Tonight's mission is Hull Breach.
Yeah.
So there are 4 objectives on the table down the centre of the board, as you can see on that map, and I've had to put it that way because of the way the words lined up on Wikipedia. You basically, in your command phase, score 5 points for holding 1, 5 points for holding 2, 5 points for holding more. Ignore the fact that it says 2, 3 or more objectives. That's because I haven't changed it from Tuesday. That's my fault. But it's 1, 2 or more, 5 points, so maximum 15. Okay, and then each time a unit successfully completes a download data action, which is an action that you can start at the end of your movement phase, Joe, on an objective, and it completes in your next command phase. You have to stand there for a whole turn. If you successfully download the data, you score an additional 15 victory points. You can only do it on each objective once, so you have a chance to score 60 on that.
Ooh.
Okay, pretty tasty. And then the mission rules. I love this. This is one of the things I'm actually quite excited about.
Yeah.
Deadly decompression. This is a super cool rule. So you can see on that map that the board is separated into 6 separate sections, and they're all closed off and all the doors are shut. So at the start of the second battle round, the attacker can roll a dice on will roll a dice. On a 3+, one of them is being vented. One of these compartments is being vented to space to simulate the outside going space battle and rounds flying off and penetrating space holes, etc. Right? When it vents, you roll a d6 to determine which one it is that vents. When one vents, a number of things happen. Each unit within the vented compartment suffers d3 mortal wounds, and when it is selected to move, essentially make a normal move or advance, you -1 to that movement, and if it attacks, you gain an additional pip of AP. Pretty tasty, Joe.
I just had an idea.
Have you?
Yeah.
This is dangerous.
Because the objectives, right, on the table are numbered 1 to 4, right?
But are they the right ones, though, as per the map?
Yeah,
Right.
1, 2, yeah, along the middle, right? And then I took the tops of these objectives, right?
Yeah.
Right? They can't see us, Brom.
No, that's fine. I can do it. There you go.
Took the tops of the objectives, and then I put 5 in there and 6 in there. So then, basically,
So that one should be compartment 3, and it says 4.
well, we don't care about that.
What?
It's just numbers, you know? Numbers mean nothing.
Like, systematically, it probably means something. Maybe
Well,
this
no.
is like a statistical thing.
Yeah,
You
but
might
it's just
roll
random,
4.
isn't it?
Oh, it is a 1 in 6
It's
chance.
random. It's
Yeah.
a 1 in 6 chance. It
I'm
doesn't
just-
matter.
Just winding you up, Joe.
If it matters, later, we'll laugh.
So for the first boarding actions game of tonight, because I'm very excited to bring in World Eaters, now I will warn you all now, because we're doing a swap over halfway through, I didn't do any army photos because hassle and effort, and it's only small armies. So we're just going to quickly talk you through them, but you've seen pictures of this stuff before. I have 500 points of World Eaters, Joe. I have just the 4 units, actually, exactly 500 points. I have a HQ choice, despite the fact you don't need to take one. I'm bringing Khan the Betrayer, because currently he seems a bit useless in actual 40k. I'm having fun with him in boarding actions.
He is very good.
He is a murder ball, off he goes. I then have 2 troops choices. I have 2 5-man units of Khorne Berserkers. One has the Eviscerator, the other doesn't because points. And then I have 1 3-man unit of Exalted 8-bound who are doing work for me in boarding actions today.
Nice.
We love them dearly. Now, because I also have access to Orks of Omen Angron, I also get access to stratagems, Jay.
Can we agree for you that you don't have them?
Nope. So, the stratagems that I have access to, some of them to take note, one of them, 1 CP fight on death. Yay, that's still a thing. Another one, 1 CP, I just bowl through a door. That's an action. Just run through it with 8-bound or Terminator units.
In the movement phase,
Or the charge
or
phase.
if your opponent is within 1 inch of the door, you can just go
I
straight
can
through.
charge through the door even if I can't see them.
The Orcs have got something similar that
course they
doesn't
do.
allow me to bundle through it, but if a door opens, I'm near it, and I play the stratagem, I count as charging.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So it's not quite the same.
So
It's
like,
not broken.
So what, do you know, I thought about putting Death Company in my Flesh Terrors for boarding actions. I thought it'd be really cool because, like yours, we're angry, ferocious people, especially when in the grips of the black rage.
That means.
That means that I can't open doors. Apparently.
Yeah. You're gripping that hammer so tight, you
Yeah.
can't open a door. How would you open a door if you're gripping your hammer so tight, Joe?
Well, maybe they got free hand.
They're not the only
Gripping
ones.
something
though.
else really hard.
They're not
I suppose.
genius to the cults.
They're not all
Wolfing
Death Company
can't
have
open it,
hammers.
can
Anything that can't do an action can't open a door.
they? Yep.
Yeah.
So, I also have a stratagem, for example, for 3d6 discard the lowest for my charge. Super tasty stratagems. The one that I'm interested in tonight, however, is the one that lets me bowl through a door. Because that stratagem specifically states that once you bowl through a door in that way, it cannot be shut. But the decompression mission says, shut all the doors. So I'm assuming we're saying, you can't shut the door, but the decompression still will shut the
Like
door.
a big.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
either that or a big bit of like boulder or block of stuff.
Many boulders in space.
Hab unit. like
On a
some
spaceship.
lying around weapons cases. Get
Yeah.
fill up the
That's
doorway.
my 500 points of World
There you go.
Eaters. And to take on 500 points of World Eaters, Joe has bought his super broken Drukhari.
They're not super broken.
I mean,
I'll
when we
have
watched
you know
them, when we
that-
watched them against Custodes
I'll have you know that they've only got a 48% win rate.
in 40k competitive.
Yes.
Yes.
So,
Because today was another great Meta Watch article.
if you want to be angry about something, if you want to get the Black Rage,
So 2 weeks ago when they released Meta Watch, they said that Dark Angels
was
and
a
GC
month
Occults
ago.
a month ago when they said Dark Angels and GC Occults weren't a problem. And now they're saying, oh, they are a problem. Oh,
but
who
we
knew?
haven't got enough data.
Who knew that they were a problem? Oh, we all did a month
A
ago.
data set that is both large and a data set that is both small. Are the
But
same.
what I did show you today was that from November's Meta Watch, they have managed to increase and improve Death Watch. They've gone from 38 to 39%. Anyway, what's your 500 points of Drukhari?
Actually, on a side note, Death Watch strat's really good for this. Really good.
What, in the book?
If for
Is it?
yeah, one of their stratagems is you can make a squad any chapter.
Oh.
You can swap your chapter tactics around during the game.
We're not playing Death Watch, though. We're playing Drukhari, Joe. What's on your list?
I've got D
yeah.
Drizzle himself
Yes,
as
of
my
course,
HQ because
Why wouldn't
he's
you?
the best.
I mean, I don't know why any Drukhari player would ever leave home without him, quite
Yeah,
frankly.
he's just so good.
He's so good.
A unit of 10 Drukhari, which I have to split into 2
Incubi,
units.
he means, not Incubi.
Incubi. Yeah, Incubi.
Yeah, Incubi.
They're Drukhari. That's what race they are, not what unit they are. A unit of 10 Drukhari Incubi, who have to go into units of 5. A unit of 5 Cabalite Warriors with a blaster, and 2 units of Witches
Yeah.
with Shardnets and Impalers, because I was like 35 points under, and there's nothing in the book I can take that's 35 points.
Okay.
So, Blaster, they've got Shardnet and Impalers. They're...
If you'd have stayed 30 points under, you would have got the underdog bonus.
Really?
Yeah.
Which gives me ACP.
ACP
for
in
all
this one.
those 3 stratagems. That I
You
have
gain one
access
additional
to.
command point, yes.
It's not helpful to me in the slightest in this matchup.
I mean, more CP for interrupts is probably worth it for you.
But they can make you fight last, potentially.
If you beat my leadership,
Yeah.
which is 14.
No, it's like 8, isn't it?
16.
No.
2 8s.
And then I've got scissors. So the 2 units of witches are Cult of Strife, and they are Black Heart, the Campbell Warriors.
Cool.
And then these don't have it.
I'm World Eaters.
Why would you?
I eat worlds. Right, perfect. So, we now need to work out who's attacker and defender, and I think we have to roll off for this.
We do.
We have been rolling off all day for it,
I
but
rolled a 5.
I didn't actually check the rules at all to see if that's what you have to do. You rolled a 5. Determine mission, we've done that. Read mission brief, we've done that. Create the battle, we've done that. Form borders, we've done that. Determine attack. Roll off, and the winner decides who will be the attacker. Cool. Cool.
They shouldn't make it a choice, should they? That was actually one of the good things that came out of 40k.
Yeah.
Take away the choice.
Yeah.
Roll well,
What do you mean?
and you go
40k,
first.
you still... No. 40k, you still roll off to decide who's the attacker, who's the defender.
Agreed.
Yeah, which is exactly what I've just done. And then you roll off to see who goes... You don't roll off to see who goes first, you just roll off and it happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
However...
Because we skip that part normally.
Some of the missions in the new boarding actions book will state that the attacker or defender just goes first.
Yeah.
So then when you roll off and decide whether you're attacker or defender, you are picking if you go first or second.
The new book's more narratively based missions, and therefore slightly.
So it looks a little bit like in this one, in seriousness, there is 0 benefit to attacker defender.
Well, they're equal, aren't they?
There is no benefit to attacker defender in this one specifically. So all it's going to be my decision is going to solely be based off, Joe, who deploys first, right? So if attacker deploy armies, place alternate setting up one at a time, starting with defender. I'll be the attacker, Joe.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I can only deploy 3 things
What do you mean?
because there's only 3 deployment things.
Well, you can deploy your character.
I
as
can
well.
deploy characters.
So you can do
as well,
4.
can't you?
So attackers, well, which way do we do it? This way or this way? Or this way?
We're going top down.
That's
There you
fine.
go.
Or this
You're
way?
in the wrong mission for a start.
Oh,
That's pipeline.
fuck's sake! It's the same but different.
No. There we go.
Brilliant.
Nope. This
Oh,
way
Rich. Yeah.
or this way?
They're both.
Or this way? Or this way? Or this way?
I'm gonna put a unit of Incubi here.
Joe's picked.
We've gone this way. Okay. Okay.
While they're deploying models on the table, we welcome Roy Cooper to Hesser. Welcome. As you can tell from my voice, I'm not quite sat on by a squig anymore. I'm a little bit better and not dripping, which is amazing.
You're often
So
dripping.
we'll just keep rolling. Thank you, Liam and Russ, for the postcard. The postcards that cannot be stopped. Yes, they are the chats.
Yeah.
Bloody hell, he's on time. Is everything okay? There were comments about how on time we were today. We were bang on time. Bang on time. And nothing
Look.
blew up on the way in.
Look, right,
Touch
your
wood.
turn. Look, right. I watch lots of YouTubers out there because I've come to realise that my sole form of content consumption is in fact YouTube itself. I'm one of the horrible YouTube generation. It's all I watch and all I do for a job now. And one of my favourite YouTubers is a guy called Westy. Right, Westy streams games. Typically at the moment he's streaming Call of Duty, but he's a game streamer. So I watch Westy. He sets his stream up every single weekday normally. He sets his stream up for 11:30. And at 11:25, it inevitably changes to 11:45. And sometimes at 11:45, it changes to 11:55. And sometimes you're lucky if he's actually out before midday. So when we're 2 minutes late, like that guy's got nearly 1 million subs, Brom.
Nearly, not quite though.
Which probably means he can afford to be late, whereas we have to be a little bit more on it.
Yeah.
A
So he goes
million,
to-
$1 million.
Like Games Workshop one is like you've got to wait 15 minutes of just like the Warhammer World like store music, don't you? Basically.
That's all right, if that
Let's not
15
talk
minutes
about
lasts
Games
heavy.
Workshop's content. Games Workshop make a lot more. What the fuck is going on? Oh, it's magnets, isn't it?
Magnets.
Games
what-
Workshop make a lot more content than us and a lot more money than us, Joe, and they just flat do it worse. Let's not talk about them right now.
So we'll move on into Yeston the Best and Jones. Thank you for the gifted membership.
Just the one, actually. We had this chat last night, Brom, on stream. Last night we had this conversation, and we have in fact discovered that people that gift 1 membership
Super.
are attention seekers.
Yeah.
And the reason why is because a lot of the people that gift 1 over the course of the stream actually gift 5. So they could gift 5 and be thanked once, or they can gift 1 5 times and be thanked 5 times.
They love it.
Attention seekers.
Yeah.
And I said that last night, and it went, "Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba," so be warned.
Do you know who is not an attention seeker then?
Who's that?
Tim Chaser. Thank you for the 5 gifted membership.
Thanks, Tim. You're a hero.
Straight in there.
Love you very much.
Yeah, absolute legend. Sam Demerand. Upgrade to Scald. Thank you very much. Legend. Ginger of the Ginger Steves.
Oh, I think
The Ginger Steves.
Has gifted 10.
He is not gifted any.
Oh, fuck him off then.
wow.
He has done a postcard.
Oh, is it? Okay, it's
And
all
his
right.
postcard cannot be stopped. I'm worried in case
your
Joe has had a slug because I feel Liam's salt from Tuesday's massive defeat is about to wield against him.
I actually
tonight.
thoroughly enjoyed Tuesday.
Team Joe! To be
Yeah.
fair, Steve is just 100% Team Joe anyway. I think
Joe has been a little bit sad lately because of the state of Chaos Space Marines right now. So I actually really enjoyed Tuesday because it was really nice to just see him enjoy himself playing an army.
They've just
they have suffered.
If you look at Chaos Space Marines on MetaWatch, that world-renowned factual fact show, Chaos Space Marines 6 months ago, when their book came out, was sitting quite high, and then over the last 6 months, I've got to watch them with much love plummet through the ranks all
What
the
we
way
did do today-
to their less than 50% win rate.
Joe and I did a little bit of research today, and before they made all the points chases to Chaos Space Marines that really hurt them, in November's Meta Watch, they were sat at exactly 50% win rate. They were sat perfectly middle, and they nerfed them.
They were like
Genius.
right, and if you look at the Meta Watch today, apart from Dark Angels, which we said when the update came that Dark Angels are going to do well out of this one. Everyone that had Armor of Contempt that doesn't have it anymore
Has dropped.
has dropped.
Oh, no,
But
no. Space Wolves have climbed.
Yeah, but they have access to things like Vendreads, don't they?
Yeah, Space Wolves have climbed.
And they
they're
have
the
a
only
lot-
other
they
one.
have
But
lots
you're
of-
right. Every other power army is basically below 50%.
Yeah.
Or below middle of the table. Right. We've deployed. You've got 2 units in reserve.
I do.
So boarding actions, when units go into reserves, they can come on from turn 1 onwards, but they can only come on when one of his entry zones is emptied out. So once one of your units moves off of an entry zone, one of those units can then come in.
Yeah.
Cool. So now we do roll off to see who goes first, Joe. And there's no choice here. Winner goes first.
Hurrah!
Please roll high. I'm just going to go for a nice 2. Oh, fuck. Okay. I'm going first, Joe.
Yeah. I want some Blood Angels Terminators, I've decided. Because if you people are going to force us to do more boarding actions, I'm just going to run Space. I'm just going to play Space Hulk in my mind. And just run loads of like Blood Angels Terminators around.
Do it.
I mean, if they're going to force us to play boarding action, I'm just going to buy 10 Deathwing Terminators.
The
I mean, that's only 330 points. You could get another 5 in.
Maybe I can get 5 Blade Guard as well, Deathwing Blade Guard.
when we were eyeing up what to do here, well, you can only take 3, can't you?
You can take 3 Blade Guard.
Yeah.
I think you can only take.
Oh yeah,
5.
they come in boxes of
You
3.
could, you could take a 10-man unit of Terminators.
Can you?
Yeah, because they could start at 5. So you could take a 10-man unit of Terminators, and then you could take a 5-man unit of Deathwing Knights, and
Yeah, well,
still
you have
be
got that, yeah.
and then still be under 500 points.
That is ridiculous.
Yeah.
The when I was eyeing up like what to take for the Ultramarines as a list, it was going to be Hammonators,
Yeah.
Blade Guard.
Why didn't you take them?
No, I didn't want to.
Oh.
I narrowed it down to Custodes.
Custodes.
There was a shout out earlier from someone in chat. We'll come back to the actual chats in a second. They can't be stopped, although I've just stopped them for the minute. Who said they played this game very recently, and they hope that the venting goes as well. Like
I
as
love
well
the
as it
idea of
should
the
do, 'cause
venting.
They suffered from
It's a bigger problem for me than it is for Lee.
So let me put it this way, right?
Because for every mortal wound I take, I lose a model.
So let me put it this way as well. We read through the Arks of Omen Angron book today because we haven't really looked at it properly for missions. And I very quickly said to Joe, we're not doing them on stream at the moment. When you've got pages of rules for one mission, I was like, how do I put that on a screen and make it understandable to chat?
I think.
And some of the missions, I don't want to spoil it. There's 2 games coming out soon, one for members, one for non-members. But some of the missions are very skewed and not very well written.
I think with all the Arks of Omen stuff now, it plays better narratively. So if you're going to play Arks, if you're going to play boarding actions, you do it narratively. When you do the missions, if you do them in order, I think you and your friends have to come together and be like, what armies would function best on here for the most amount of fun? So one of them involves prison cells. So you could invent a narrative about a prison breaks, and then you form your armies.
I think
around
the thing is that the problem that Joe and I had today was when we looked at the first book, we really praised the simplicity of boarding actions. And one of the things was removing warlord traits, removing relics, everyone gets access to the standard same stuff, removing stratagems, and making the missions quite simple. And we read Orks of Angron and realised that everyone got loads of stratagems, everyone got their own warlord traits, although not everyone, because everyone else is going into other books, because if you want to play all of the boarding actions, you'd have to have buy all 4 books, rip off. And the missions have got wildly complicated. And I'm like, what? You had something beautiful, and then you ruined it. I've moved, Joe.
Yes.
So I've basically moved on to 2 objectives because I can. I've moved up to the doorway here, and I've opened that particular doorway with Khan, the betrayer.
Nice.
That's me done in my turn 1. I have moved up. I am ready for you. Come at me, please, pointy-eared elf.
Nice. Where's there a door? There's a door here.
Yeah, you can't open it yet. You have to be near it.
All right then. So we're going to do some moving. +1 strength. +1 strength.
I don't know what you're saying. Okay.
Combat drugs.
I'm just going to believe you, Jay.
So we move on to the postcards that cannot be stopped. James Snellgrove, thank you very much. It says Death Company can open hatches. Everyone can, even if can't do actions, just like normally like poxwalkers, he believes. Might be a thing in the special rules of the rulesness. I think there is a Wolfen thing that says something about it, but we'll have a double check. But thank you very much. We are now checking, as you can see, the booking moving. Thank you, Chaotic Failure, for the gifted 5 memberships. You are not an attention seeker, unlike Crisis, who is an attention seeker and wants all the attention. Thank you for the 1. They've all been hoovered up, which is absolutely amazing. Welcome, you new members. Get in chat, get in Discord, go register your YouTube into there, and then start chatting.
He's right. Thank you, James.
I need more assault intercessors now.
He's right.
Yeah. We then thank Dav EA for upgrading to Y'all.
What y'all talking about?
What y'all talking about? Remember, there is a Y'all owner giveaway. Make sure you get yourself into it. It is in Discord. Go and make sure
It's not live at the moment.
When it goes live.
This month will go live in the next week or so, ready for ending on the last Tuesday of the month.
And then thank you, Lehman Russ, for the postcard. Meta Watch does not have World Eaters on there.
Yeah.
It'll all change.
Because what will happen is there'll be an update in less than a month based on the fact of not having any World Eaters data. So Gene Stealer Cult and Dark Angels will go whoop.
If
Time
anyone,
for World Eaters is to just
if anyone's
slip
ever
on in.
worked in a job where your manager asks you for a report on something and you think, why have you asked for that? Because even when I give you that report, you're not going to understand it. That seems to be what's going on with Games Workshop. So they seem to have asked for reports that they don't understand, and the reason why that's very clear is because the people writing the reports clearly also don't understand. So it's one of those weird situations right now. We have this article which is basically not worth anything, but it's a thing.
I've ended my turn now.
Have you, Jay?
Yeah.
Cool.
Does that mean we have to roll a dice now?
Now we move on to about round 2.
Yeah. Gain a CP up
Gain
to
CP.
4.
Up to 4, that's right.
Does that work?
Yeah. You've
Up
just
to
not been
4?
keeping up. Up to 4. You get one on each command
You
phase.
start with 1,
Yeah.
and then at the start of the first turn you gain another 1, and then
Yeah.
the next command phase you gain 2, and now it's turn 2, phase 1,
We're in.
Okay,
4. Roll a dice.
you ready for this? On a 3+, I want it to be that one over there, Joe. Or that one there would be good. On a 3+. Yes, one of them's going to be vented. What
one.
number's that one? That one
The one
number
with
is
the two
4.
spots.
1, 2. Boom.
It
It's all
was-
random now.
Right, we're going to go for it. We're going to have a number 4 or we're going to have a number 6.
Or a 3 would be perfect.
Oh, he's kissing the dice as well.
6.
Ah! 3! Ooh. So this door here closes.
Yes,
Whoop.
Oh no.
that's
Click.
perfect for Jay.
Yeah.
Which is interesting, because actually if it was 2, that would have closed as well. That's interesting. Okay, so Khan suffers D3 mortal wounds, for just the 1 actually. So he's got 5 left. And the Exalted 8-bound suffers D3 mortal wounds for 2. So 1's got 1 left.
Yep.
And that's that. My turn. I can't open the door, I assume.
Yeah, you can.
Well, no, it's vented till, I don't know, it says it's vented till the end of the battle round.
It just shuts.
Yeah,
Just gotta reopen it.
Does it say it has to stay shut?
I like the idea of like those
Not when you were
massive
looking at it earlier.
emergency shutters just go
Okay, so
over it and seal it 100%.
the compartment is vented by the void space power. If a compartment is vented, roll d6, determine which one. Close all of the open hatchways in the compartment and each unit with itself D3 mortal wounds. While a compartment is vented, movement slowed. You cannot. You improve the AP by 1. So
You can reopen it.
I
can
think I
reopen
could just
it, yeah.
open it again, yeah, which is fine. What it means is I can't then move Khan through it, which I intended to do. Oh. Boo his boo. Okay, so
That's because Khan is a named character and he cannot have the tickly fingers.
No.
this unit here is going to do the action
Yeah.
to get me 15 points if I'm still alive in my command phase, which I will be. And that's that in my command. Well, that's into my movement phase strictly, but I'm going to start moving now. And how could an Incubi got a 4-up invuln?
No.
5-up
I've
invuln.
got a 6-up invuln currently.
Ooh.
So it's turn 2.
Yeah.
I have a 6-up invuln. Turn 4. I have a 5-up.
Is it turn 4? Is it?
You had in turn 2, you were holding objectives, weren't you? I didn't score your.
I held 2 objectives for 10 of the finest victory points, Mr. Brom.
I did miss that at the start. Ciao. It's just I saw you were both on 10 points. That was a bit low.
So we're going to open this one again. Whoop.
Yeah.
Because it makes sense too. We're going to come this way. Like this. So you can't see me. And open this one. Whoop. I think. Yeah. Tactics and shit. What do you have to do to make me fight last? Is it only roll above my leadership?
I had to roll above your leadership.
And it's just 2d6 roll above my leadership.
Yeah.
What's the leadership of 8 bound?
So while you're doing that, you're going to show off the new camera.
You do what you want. You're the producer.
Sweet. All right, we're gonna.
Who's done this to me?
What?
Give me the German one.
That's just hilarious. So we move to angle cam. Oh yeah, guys, we're now down.
Oh, it's gone wonky. Okay, that's fine.
It's right. If he slides it along.
That way. I'm going that way now.
Either way.
I forgot. I didn't realise it was.
Oh. The cable's having a problem.
It might be wrong. That's the battery cable. You're holding.
Yeah, I'm not letting go.
Not the you need the other cable.
Yeah, no.
So
yeah,
I only started
stopping
messing around with this today, Brom, but we're going to do some more work with it.
So look.
And then go in the opposite direction.
Okay, so my leadership's 9.
We need to slow this B down on that, don't we?
I could do that on this, can't I?
Yeah, you do it on that hand thing. It's cool though, right?
When it gets to the other end, it'll go level because for some reason that the pole it's on is a bit wobbly.
Yeah, it's a weight thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's
All
weird. Right. Okay. So I need to wait. But okay, interesting. Lessons learned. Right.
First one. Look at that.
So what do I do, Joe? What do I do? My leadership's 9. So you have a reasonable chance of beating a 9. You have to beat it or equal to.
Beat it.
Okay. Beat it. And how many damage are your claves?
2, but if I roll a 6, it becomes 3.
So there's a win or lose game moment coming up, Joe. Is what I'm thinking, right? If I run into those incubi and you don't make me fight last, I kill all your incubi.
Bold, but yes.
I kill 5 of your incubi. But if I don't, they just come and fight me. We just have this weird standoff.
There's not many units in the game that can withstand a charge from incubi. An infantry unit, I'd say.
So what we're going to do then, fuck this, let's just have a laugh. This is worldy, let's make it quick. My 8 bound are going to come through here, Joe.
For 1 CP, you're going to smash through the wall, yeah?
Yeah, I can only move 8 because I've come from a vented compartment. I've smashed that door open on my way through. Boom, like that.
For a CP.
Cost me 1 CP. Okay. I'm going to give you the challenge to make me fight last. That's what we're going to do right now. Okay. So, that's the end of my movement. I'm not shooting any guns, because guns are for weak people. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to charge you with my 8 bound and you can't fail. I'm staying out of heroic intervention range.
Yeah.
But I'm charging you with all my 8 bound. Charge! Like that.
So I have to roll 2 dice now.
A 5 would be nice here.
So I just need... You're leadership 9, aren't you?
I'm leadership 9,
So I need to roll
10, 11 or 12.
a 10, 11 or 12.
So double 5 or higher. Go on, you feed that pony. Boo!
Oh,
Okay, good.
I can't re-roll it, sadly.
Right, so I'm going to start with the champion of Khorne, the Khorne champion.
I'm going to use one of my Drukhari stratagems.
You can't.
I can't because I don't have any.
You don't have any.
Good.
So I took the big stick,
Yeah.
the heavy chain blade.
Yeah. The heavy chain blade, which gives you more attacks despite the...
Heaviness.
So I learned today that if you take a heavy chain blade on your champion, you go down to damage 1, Brom.
But you double your attack.
But you double your attacks.
But which is weird, right? You got this massive stick, right?
Yeah.
And it makes you damage with more attacks. But the other option is 2 small dagger-like implements,
Yeah, which go to 3 damage.
which go to 3 damage. I feel like when they wrote the rules,
You got it round the wrong way.
they got it the wrong way round.
That's definitely the
Because
wrong
it's
way
easier
round.
to make more attacks.
However, I'm exalted 8 bounce. I hit you on 2s.
Yeah.
Small little stabs.
2s.
Oh, good.
Oh, that's a problem for you. And on the charge, I'm strength better than you. What toughness are you?
3, I'm an elf.
3. I wounded you on 2s. So I've wounded you 10 times, Joe, and they're all AB -3.
So I have my 6 up in vulnerable saves.
You have 6 up and vulnerable saves.
I just need to roll.
1 6.
Well, no, because then it would just die to the rest of the unit.
He will,
This
yeah.
is one guy, by the way.
It's just that one guy.
Oh, look, they've died.
No, are they 2 wounds each, Incubi?
No,
Oh, really?
there's only 1 wound each.
Oh, I thought they were.
The Clavix has got 2 wounds.
I may have wildly overcommitted. I don't feel like I needed to put all the 8 man into you there.
No. Would you like to pile into Drazar?
I would rather lick out a camel than
Wow.
pile into Drazar and let you fight me for free.
Look at that. You've taken in the middle objective.
Cool.
Nice.
End of my turn, Jojo Rabbit. Your turn.
My turn. Boop. Do we void stuff now?
No, it's the start of each battle round. It lasts for the battle round.
Okay. So
And you
witches.
score 5.
He gets just the 5 actually for this objective over here.
Just
We're
the
going to
5,
open this
actually.
door.
Yes, you are.
Or, actually, no, we're going to open this door.
Yeah, you are.
So the end of the movement phase that you open doors, isn't it?
It is, but that's fine. You do it. We just know you can't move through it because it's an action in the
Yeah.
movement phase.
And then the incubi here.
I'm going to top down so you can see.
gonna
Top
move-
down is definitely the mode for it.
Yeah. How's chat?
Chat's good. We have got some chats that can't be stopped
Go for it.
that I would like to interrupt with. Colonel Claypool, thank you for the gifted 5 men.
Legend.
Legend. And following up with a postcard. Been hoovering up a membership for a few months, but now I can pay it forward. Thanks for the
Legend.
great content. Your channel feels like being with my buds.
Oh.
That's definitely how we feel it to be. As you can tell, it's basically Garage Hammer.
It is exactly character.
It is exactly that, and that's the feeling we've got. Even if we're in a studio, we'd make it look like a garage, just because that's how it feels. And it is just mates playing. To be fair, when you go, if you can get over to join us at any of the events, just talk to Joe for 10 minutes and you'll feel like he's your best mate.
Yeah. Joe's a lovely human.
Paddy, he's complete
Trash.
but yeah, no, they're all lovely. We also want to thank Disflux for the super chat that can't be stopped.
I love how he feels the need to say it every time now.
I just do now. It's just starting to get in there. The lads acting out sweeping attacks would make some classy gifts. Disflux, you're an absolute legend.
Why wouldn't this be more attacks?
Do you like how
Do you know why it's more attacks?
Why?
Because when I get my long pole out,
Yeah.
I can hit more people with a sweep.
Yeah, but
If I get my little hardcore little daggers, I can't hit as
I
many
don't
people.
understand why games think that this is real, right? Right, you've got a massive pole arm, right? And
Thank you.
Right, and you're stood right next to me in the furious fight of melee, right? You ain't swinging because the sticky end, the pokey end's on the end of the stick, right?
I'm just gonna get my keys in my
And
hand and
there's
make it count.
there's like more than a meter's worth of wood going on here, right? And you're gonna try and spin right. You hit the first guy,
Every
and then
meter counts.
and you're like, dunk. Oh,
You heard
I
it,
can't
chat.
spin anywhere.
More than a meter's worth of wood over here.
Yeah.
Can I just bring us back to that?
Sorry, carry on.
Chat.
Right. Carry on.
All right, it ended. Okay, so Disflux.
Yeah.
It's only in stitches. Disflux was the one that did the chat. It ends with Disflux, you're an absolute legend.
Yeah, that comes from last night too.
That's amazing.
This comes from the chat bot last night when I called them all attention seekers. So what they all did was praise themselves in their own super chats. It's amazing. So you don't have to read it out and tell him that he's a legend.
Wow, I did.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shoot you.
And then Keo Dude says, love you legends.
Love you too, Kyo, dude.
Yeah, legend, thank you.
You're a hero.
Joe's rolling dice.
Poison 4 plus, right?
Yeah.
I'm good.
Any more?
No.
Oh, D6 attacks from a grenade. 2. 1 hit. No wounds. Charge phase.
You know that's not an objective.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Oh, Whippy Lady's right away.
Oh, someone today, their Great Hall T-shirt turned up.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. And they said it's very pretty. Very crisp and beautiful material. You can order it in the YouTube channel store. T-shirts. The T-shirts that can't be stopped.
Jazar's got...
Herpes.
No.
Have you charged with Jazar as well? Have you,
Yeah.
Jay? Would you like to see if you can make me fight last? You can't.
No.
Okay. So where would you like to fight first, Jay?
It doesn't really matter at this point. We'll go with Jazar.
Okay.
5 attacks.
Yes.
They all hit.
Yep.
I wound you, or it's stuff near. I think I'm strength 5.
I'm T5.
Or am I strength 6?
It's important.
It is important.
It is important.
Because it's a difference between wounding you on 2s or 3s.
Did you get +1 to wound?
Yeah.
The incubi that were with him would have got that as well, wouldn't they?
Yeah. Which would have been a problem. +2, so strength 6, yeah.
Strength 6, it's 2 to wound.
2s. CP reroll, why not?
Okay.
I'm down to 4. This will be on your own run.
4 plus. Whoop.
One's dead.
4 plus. Whoop.
He's
4 plus.
alive.
Whoop.
2's dead.
So I need to choose if I'm going to CP reroll it now or not.
You had one that was on less wounds, didn't you?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
the one that was on 1 wound, this guy, he's now dead.
Definitely.
Okay. And then this guy who's not the sergeant has lost a wound.
No, he's lost.
So he will die if I don't.
You die, because he's damaged 3.
Oh, he's damaged 3, not 2.
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay.
Okay, so
He's got
So-
a damage 2 profile and a damage 3 profile.
I'm going to CP reroll it now,
Yeah,
so he lives.
yeah.
And then I need to pass these next 2 to see if the remaining 2 guys live. Oh, no! But that's why we roll it that way.
Yes, good old Jazar. Doing what Jazar loves.
Cool, I'll spend 2 CP to interrupt.
sweet down to 1.
I'm down to 1.
Yep.
Lol. So this is the unit that does have the big chain blade of doom, death and destruction. What's your armor save?
I have a 4-up invulnerable save in combat.
You have a 4 up in combat. So, okay. And your toughness 3.
Yeah.
And I'm strength 6 because you charged me. So no matter what happens, and you've got no feel no pains?
Nope.
So I might as well roll it all together.
Just 2s.
Okay, so I'm going to roll it all together because it hits, wounds and kills on all the same. Okay, so I have 26 attacks with my 5 guys. 5 guys.
5 guys.
5 guys. I'm going to hit you on the 3s, actually. Cool. I've missed you 5 of the times, Joe.
What annoys me the most about this
6 of the
and
times,
it's the fact that because Gamesworks trickled all of the army's rules out over, 4 books, right?
You don't have your strats.
I don't have strats versus an army that has incredibly strong broken strats. So
That many 4-ups, please, sir.
it creates this weird situation where, like,
It's the same. It's no different to when Codex releases happen.
yeah.
They're all dead.
1,
Oh no!
2,
Oh no! You
3,
made it!
4.
You lived, Joe.
I've already CP rerolled this.
You have.
So we'll leave Shardnet Lady on.
When you have 4+ saves to make, like with Bladeguard, you roll obnoxiously well
I don't know what you're talking
every time.
about. Nah.
And I'd be mad if it wasn't. It's the same dice that I've just rolled.
Right.
Okay.
A witch with a shardnet. I'm just checking because I believe that shardnets are damage 2. They are.
That's tasty, isn't it?
So I get 3 attacks for things. You know, for 4 attacks.
You said you get 3
I
attacks.
get 3, but I get +1 for having a shardnet.
Right. Okay. That makes more sense.
So I hit you on 3s.
Oh, dear.
I am strength 4.
4th then.
So that is -3.
Okay.
And that is -2.
Okay. So -3 is a 6-up, and -3 is a 5-up. Cool. 1 dice.
1 dice.
Just the 1 actually.
Just the 1.
And then Jazar fights again.
How does it go? Cool. End of your turn, Joe. Cool.
Cool. So we did have one super chat that was relevant at the time to this point here from Lehman Russ. Instead of doing the fight instead thing, could you have done the fight on death stratagem?
On what?
On your 8-bound, but
No, they're exalted 8-bound.
they're exalted 8-bound. So that doesn't work then, does it?
They're not core infantry. So they can't fight on death. Yeah.
Excuse me.
Cool.
And if I'd have done that, I'd probably lose all my berserkers over here as well.
Yeah, the witches would have been like,
And because the Exalted 8 man have a 4+ invulnerable save, they had a better chance of living, but I can't roll 4+ saves like Joe can. For reasons. However, you did kill a unit, so I get a blood tithe point.
I did.
Which I can't spend on anything.
No.
Because
2.
For 5 up for no pain against mortals.
But thank you.
Oh, the blood type thing is not great for you, is
Well, it's
it?
terrible in boarding actions,
Yeah.
but I think otherwise it would be a bit silly.
I think
So I'm okay with it. Do you need a morale check over here, Jay?
2 CP auto pass. Down to 2.
And then you will have 5 points.
I have just the 5 points actually, but it's also my command phase, so I gain 15 on my secondary because I did the action.
Ooh. Fancy.
Nice. You need to roll a dice.
I do need to roll the dice on a 3+. We vent another room, Joe. You ready?
Wait.
You are ready for this?
You are ready for this. Go.
Oh
It's a
yes.
4 again.
Okay.
Roll a 3 again, please.
I would like it to be a 2 or maybe a 6 or even this one. What's this one?
Just whatever it is.
A 2, a 4 or a 6 is good for me. Everything else is bad.
6.
A 6!
There is 6.
This one here. So this door here closes.
Slams shut.
As does the other
This door here slams shut. All that hard
And
work you put in.
You're about to lose some.
Okay.
I'm about to lose many models.
So the witches first or the incubi first, Joe? Which do you
Just
prefer?
do the incubi first.
Incubi first. D3 for 3. Oh, just the one actually.
Yeah.
But that still hurts. Losing any incubi hurts.
Yeah.
Witches for 3? 2. 2 witches.
2 witches.
Does Druzar also have a 4+ invulnerable save?
Yes.
That's a problem.
And he's -1 damage in combat as well.
How many wounds does he have there?
6.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
So Khan has to get 3 through instead of 2 through. But he's only got 10 attacks.
Only. Own.
He's also only leadership 9, which seems really odd.
You'd think that he'd be 10, seeing as how much. I mean, he has died a lot, though, isn't he?
However, Joe, the cool thing, the thing that the people want to see, is Khan fighting Draz. Oh, Harrow! That's what he does.
Yeah.
All right. He's in. He's in to fight Druzar. These guys are going to tail out to this door, like this,
Yeah.
and just open it. Whoop. Right. There you go, like that. Cool. I can't do the action on that objective again because it's already been done. And I can't go anywhere here apart from falling out of combat. And that's not very well eaters of me.
No.
So we shan't be doing that.
I get
Joe.
to fight first still with that one witch.
You do, is that one witch? You do get to fight first there as well, but I have 2 CP so I can fight on death.
But before you do that, I am going to interrupt with the chat that came up. Stopped, although we jumped it to do the one that was relevant to the other side.
I'm up
and
to
then
3
the- Now we're back to Kiodi. Thank you very much for the second postcard. Hellbrute inbound. What is the best World Eaters build? 2 fists, a fist and a wibbly jibbler, tentacle from that arm, or
Just
what?
fisting all day.
So
Joe's the fist of
typically I would go
10,000
double.
on you.
Typically I would go double fists.
Double fist makes sense.
But there is an argument for things like a multi-melt or last cannons, simply because it might allow you to get a couple of early game kills on the board with some ranged firepower, which is good for blood tithe, or crack a transport or something.
2 Hellbrutes with a fist multi-melter is really good for transport popping.
So it's me personally, because of the way I like to play World Eaters, I would go double fists because I'm doing my bestest to remove as many guns as possible. So the army that I'm actually working towards is all bolt pistols or combi bolters, and that's good because I'm not going to shoot any of them because I don't care. Don't care about pistols.
You'll be in combat turn 2 anyway, or turn 1 if your opponent moves forward. Basically.
None of this shooting malarkey.
No.
So in my army, I'm just going, you know what, I don't care about transport, so I'll just try and swarm around you so you can't get out, you have to emergency disembark, etc. However, there is an argument, like Joe says, a couple of multi-melters or a couple of last cannons can be pretty clutch at times, and you can kill things at ranged. One of the other reasons why I don't want to kill things with ranged firepower, me personally, specifically if you're talking competitively, is because one of your better aspects of the game for World Eaters right now is the secondaries, and one of your secondaries, which is Blood for the Blood God, requires you to kill things in melee. So if you start killing things with ranged firepower, you could generate blood tithe points, you could open up transports to allow yourself to get to the squishy inside, but you're not gaining points on a secondary for Blood for the Blood God. If you're playing narratively and fun and you don't care about secondaries, do what you want, as long as things die. Cool. So I'm not going to charge you yet. After all of that, I'm firing Khan's plasma pistol.
You said that guns are for lamos.
No one's a plasma pistol.
Oh. Toughness 4.
It's cool, I'm strength 8.
Oh, okay.
It wounds, it's minus a lot.
Fine.
Good. Charge.
That's why I don't shoot guns.
Yeet. Cool. Khan's going to fight first, bro. Joe, unless you beat my leadership of 9. If you do, that's a problem for me. Nope, don't go for that. 8, Khan wants it. He's a sad Joe.
There is there is an argument for boarding actions to take Incubi, and I think it's Dark Creed, because they have an aura of -2 leadership.
Ooh.
So for boarding actions, it becomes a problem for armies like World Eaters and stuff.
Or Harlequins. Harlequins would be
Harlequins.
interesting against, yeah.
And they're like,
I actually really,
No.
do you know, I actually really like Drukhari at the moment. I don't know why. I think part of it might be because I watched Iron Within.
I haven't watched it yet.
I haven't.
I might watch it when I get home when I'm totally wired. Although I have to get up very early tomorrow, so I might not. I might force myself to sleep. Have a Horlicks and a hot toddy.
You did well to get down here through all that snow.
Okay.
It's all gone by because it washed away
10.5.
by the
So I have no useful
Well, no, it was
stratagems.
Basically, we had snow all day.
Just talk amongst
yesterday.
yourselves, that's fine.
I broke my partner's windscreen wipers by accident yesterday.
Car covered in snow. Joe goes to start the engine, doesn't turn the automatic windscreen wipers off.
Well, I didn't know this. I didn't know my partner. I'd never driven my partner's car. My partner's never mentioned the fact they have automatic wipers on. So I thought I'll turn the engine on, get the heaters on, get it warming up whilst I clear the car, like you do with ice, for instance. So did that. The windscreen wipers on automatic just came on, and
Tore everything apart.
the whole, which is one of the windscreen wiper blades, just went poof, launched off. So there's
That's
this
an
metal
almighty-
pole was just scraping.
I feel
over
like
the-
this is a life lesson, Joe. Don't try and be helpful.
Yeah, I'm not gonna bother next time.
Good man. Right. Khan has 10 attacks, Joe.
Yeah.
I'm going to whirlwind in you. Like that, right?
He'll try.
2s. I'm going to reroll one of those with a CP to put you down to 1. Okay? Cool. So I've hit you 8 of the times. I'm strength 7.
What turn are we now?
I don't know.
3. I get +1 to wound, +1 to hit in combat. Good.
If you're still alive. If. The way I roll these dice, they're not a great
What's your
advert.
strength?
7. So 6 space,
Yeah.
+1 for World Eaters.
So 7. So you're winning me on 3s.
7.
Or 4 base, +2 for Gorchar. Or something like that. It's 7.
So 3s.
I think it's 7. I'm sure it's 7. I need to make sure because it's actually important, isn't it? Because if it's more than 7, I win you on 2s. Strength 6 base, Gorchard is strength user. I thought I was right.
I think it's the wind coming through the door.
It is the wind coming through the door. It sounds a lot like Brom's nose. So 3s. That's a problem, Jay.
That is a big problem for you.
Like I've just said about rolling these dice, I am proving myself correct.
4s.
Just fail them all for me. You didn't do that.
Failed 1.
You didn't do that for
You
me.
do 2 damage to
I do
me.
2 damage to you.
Guess what, Liam?
What?
Drazar fights twice in combat.
I'm aware of what Drazar does in combat, Jay. I had 1 chance to kill him.
I've noticed a trend that I somehow subliminally end up picking characters that always fight twice. Gabriel Seth is
Wait,
house.
you're noticing a trend that you always look in codexes and find the most powerful thing.
No.
I mean, that's pretty much what all 40k players do.
No.
I mean, that is what all 40k players do, Joe. That is, all 40k players pretty much go, I could take that horrible, wet, soggy tissue of a character, or I could take that tank.
No, I tend to pick my armies based on how they look, what the backstory is, and then I look at the rolls and then pick the units I want to get for them.
No one's buying it.
Not.
Carry on.
Every time.
Carry on.
Every time. So, a witch lady.
I don't run Khan because he looks cool. I run Khan because he's got 10 attacks at AP -4, 3 damage. That's why I run him.
Yeah, I've got the witches at home to build and paint. No, they're built. I just need to paint them.
Yeah.
And then I can do all witch cult for this. So, witch lady, 2s.
Yes, miss one.
4s.
It is indeed.
So those are -2.
And that's
minus 3.
Cool, cool. So the 6 up, I'll spend my 1 CP to fight on death. 6 up, whoop. Cool, and then the 5 ups, whoop. Cool, so 3 die. She's going to die
She's
now.
killed most of that unit on her own.
Yeah, she's a witch, and she's super fast. And my berserk, it's a witch! Burner!
Which witch? You're -1 to hit me now.
Oh, am I?
No.
Sure?
No.
Huh?
No.
I'd have just believed
I've
you.
got a shard. I've covered you in a giant net.
So it's 3s now, because I didn't charge. There you go, that many.
This many 4 pluses. Come on, baby. I believe.
In miracles.
She is dead.
So she's dead, but so are 3 of the finest corn berserkers, Joe. She did okay.
She's only 10 points.
But one rampaging Berserker champion's still a problem for you.
Oh yeah, he's. So Jazar gets 10 attacks.
He does.
2s.
Because you're fighting twice, right?
Yeah, I missed twice. Sad times.
That's the same as me, pretty much, after
Yeah.
my reroll. So if you could just wound like I wound now, I'd be very grateful, Joe.
2s.
You didn't wound like I wounded, Joe. You didn't do it.
Basically, he just runs through this door, and then any observer's going to watch him fly back through the door. Keep that going. Oh, he's dead.
At this rate, yeah. I'm going to find new dice. I might actually buy World Eater's dice after all, because they just might roll nicer for me than these ones.
I can't.
And I might encourage all of you to keep using these white ones, and I'll use different dice.
We just need the red dice. That's what we need.
We do need the red dice. That's correct.
We need the red dice.
Well, that was a good turn for you. That was my turn.
No, that's a good one.
So in Joe's command phase, he's going to get 10 points for holding 2 objectives, and he holds more than me, so he actually gets 15.
Ooh. But he doesn't get any...
Secondary, no, not yet. No.
Okay, Joe, Rabbit.
Toit.
Like a Toiga.
Do some moving.
Toiga that up. So while Joe is doing some shuffling, every day...
I heard you like melter-based weapons.
We want to thank Mr. Sven Julio for the gifted one member shop.
Attention seeker.
Because he wants attention.
Yep.
And we will give it when it's given like this.
Yep.
So, Legend, thank you very much.
You gonna run him?
Joe, there's been a lot of chat
About
a new spin-off series.
of the channel.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Joe Yoga. Joga.
Joker. Right, we're going to try and open these doors again.
It's a pain, isn't it, when you open it and they close again?
Boop. But
People want the merch. They want your leggings.
really,
Yeah.
That's an odd choice, that one.
oh, actually, that does make a good
It
point.
makes-
Actually,
yeah.
what we're going to do is we're going to open
That one.
that door like so. Right.
That's an odder choice.
He's going to advance.
The guys at the
Just
back.
the one, actually.
The guys at the back going through that. Okay. Okay.
He's going to
Badger,
stand
yeah.
there. So he's going to stay on that objective, basically.
Okay.
And now it's a shooting phase. I'm going to fire a blaster at that guy.
Hey, it's that one guy.
Pew! Hits him.
2s.
2s.
He would be evaporated.
He doesn't get a save.
Yeah, so evaporated. It's +2, isn't it?
No.
Is it not?
No. CP reroll, bro.
You need to reroll that damage, Joe.
There you
Pew. I thought it was +2 and he was just flat dead anyway.
No. Then
Blaster.
these girls have opened the door and they're like, grenade! Pew! D6.
Just a 5,
Just a
actually.
5, actually. 3s.
Ooh, not bad.
4s.
Strength 4, is it?
Yeah. -1.
1.
Yeah.
So 4 ups.
You
Do you know what I should have done over there? I didn't think about it.
What?
I should have spent 1 CP for a 5 up for no pain against damage. So
That's fine.
They're all good.
2 pistols. Pew, pew.
I forget I have the stratagem because it's not a stratagem I normally have, but Worldies have the stratagem. It's the target of a shooting attack. You spend 1 CP and you get a 5 up for no pain. What's this?
1 save of no AP.
We're good.
Burps. I'm done now.
Only a turn?
Yarp.
Yarp.
Not charging in.
I can't because I opened the door. You can't charge at the same time that you open the door.
It's a true fact.
What? Why not? Oh, because the action completes at the...
No, end of the movement phase.
I don't know. Check the book.
The Book of Bookness.
Who's got the book?
So while they're doing
Maybe
that,
chat can register us. Can you charge at the same time you open the door?
Yeah, I don't... It depends when the action finishes, doesn't it? That's the only thing that makes a difference. I'm sure you... I thought you could. Your one-on-one units of your army can start performing this action at the end of the movement. You step your movement phase.
at the end of the movement phase.
Yeah, right. If it starts at the end of the movement phase, the action is completed in your movement phase. So yeah, you can charge.
Oh, so we're going to charge those Bazorks.
Zorks
The Borks with the
Starts
Norks.
in your movement phase.
starts in the end of move unit step of your movement phase, completes it in your movement phase.
Sweet.
Oh, I probably should have sent Drazar then, because I could have allowed to charge. But that's fine. So, the Witchy Witches of Witchington Town Smythe.
I mean, I don't think you have a massive problem. 1 CP, fight and death.
Right. So, Shardnet Lady. I hit you with my net. that's the sound they make. Right. I wound you on
Fours, we
Fours.
said,
These
right?
are -2.
Minus 2, 5 ups. Huh. Cool, save one, fail one. One dies.
has died.
Who's going to fight on death?
Well, not yet.
I'm aware.
So I get 3 attacks. I have a knife.
A knife! Call that a
4
knife!
attacks.
Call that a knife?
4 attacks. Knife.
Knife! Call that a knife?
2.
Oh,
That's not.
oh, you picked up my dice.
4s.
Strength 4.
Weird, because I gave him the combat drug a +1 strength. These are -1.
Okay, so 1 wound. Whoop! So the one who died will fight,
They're in danger.
but I might as well pick them all up and fight them all together, Joe, okay?
I thought 2 died.
1 died.
He's already
I've already taken him off. Put him back, please. 1's taken a wound. So, because you've finished fighting, I might as well fight with them all together. Agreed?
Yes.
Yes.
Agreed. So I have more attacks than I've got dice. Because they can all fight, so I might as well just do them all together. They're all got the same weapon. They're all hitting on the same. I dropped the dice. Oh no! Please, sir, can I have some more? I have lost how many units? 3 units at the end of your shooting phase. So I would have got 3 blood tithe points.
But what does it mean, I tell you?
It means I can get +1 to charge.
That was bad.
We've already spoken about me rolling these dice, Joe. This is how good World Eaters actually are. Because if this was any other army, I would just get hammered all the time. But because I have so many dice, I still have there's still a chance.
There's not much of a chance, is there?
4s.
The way he rolls 4s, there isn't much of a chance. No. I love that face wobble. Right in front of the microphone.
Oh, they're dead.
They're all dead. There was no chance.
You now hold that back.
I do hold that back.
That's the end of Joe's turn. That was a strong turn for Joe.
It was a strong turn for Joe. I feel like, however, your army's done naff all, with the exception of one.
What do you mean, naff?
With the exception of one net lady and Drazar. Now argue with me.
I mean,
Now argue with me. Drazar.
I've only used 150 points of my army.
Drazar picked up 275 points of World Eaters. And costs how many points?
160, I think, now.
So as we move into battle round 4 of the forageness, before we do any moving or shuffling of things, we're going to roll a dice.
Oh yeah, we did actually, don't we? On a 3+. Yay!
Which one?
Let's go for
Number 1, please.
anything but 1. Boo! What's number 2?
Oh,
Drazar! Drazar! He's got 4 left. Is that right? Yeah, he's got 4 left.
4 left. Yeah.
D3 more wounds.
2
2 more wounds!
These incubi are having a real problem with this fucking door.
They're opening the wrong door anyway. Why are they going?
Why have you shut that door?
Because that is shut.
This is number 2.
Yeah, I shut that one.
Yeah, you
Lol, of course. Haha. Okay, well that makes my life easier because I was going to come and charge Drazar.
Now you don't need to.
I don't need to do that. No. So
So we move into the scoring points. You score
5. So I'm just going to walk through to this objective right now because I can't really go anywhere else.
and you both gain CP.
Right? You're going to come around here because then I don't think your incubi can make that charge. They don't get advanced in charge, do they?
Yeah,
Do they?
yeah. I get it from turn 2.
Get fucking off. Right.
While you're shuffling around and I go into top down, we would like to thank Liam Russ again.
Action.
Would you ever shave your beard off for charity, Liam?
No. Action. I don't care if you offer 10 grand to charity. No.
Mr. Sven Holio then comes back with Liam Russ. Charities would pay him to keep it on.
True story.
I've seen the
super
pictures
chat.
in this
Thank
house.
you very
That's-
much.
Cool. So I'm going to do an action on that objective, Joe.
Nice.
Done. 10 finished.
Joe's go.
Joe gets just to 10 actually. Well, 15 actually because he holds more.
Yeah. I'm going to advance a unit of incubi. Meow. 11.
And you go up to 3 and 4 CP. There we go. Boom.
Don't try and game this.
What do you mean?
There's no way you can see me, even with a 12.
We hold this objective now.
I mean, you're already holding more.
But you could do an action on it.
No, I've just come into this room so that more of my people can die, I suppose. They'll do an action on there.
Yes, of course.
Yes.
Draz comes here and opens the door.
Yeah, why not?
You might as well.
Not in sight of them.
It doesn't matter.
You're not going to shoot.
I'm
him
not
anyway.
sacked to Overwatch because I'm actioning.
No, I know, but you wouldn't shoot him next go.
And what's your move?
6.
So if I stand here, you won't be able to see me.
I can get to there and see you.
Yeah, well,
So yes, I can still see you.
he's on 2, isn't he?
He's on 2. Cool. End of your turn, Joe, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. In my command phase, Brom, I
Yes.
hold 5 points. So I hold 1 for 5 points primary.
Sweet.
But I do get 15 more on my secondary.
Sweet.
And somehow, I'm making this look semi-respectable.
So I'll roll the dice.
It's
Attacker
not-
rolls dice, thank you very much.
Why did you get to roll the dice?
Because that's the rules.
Oh.
And without rules, it would be anarchy.
Oh, I
Just
see.
going to roll a 3+, and then I'm going to roll a 2 again to kill Drazar. Oh,
No.
I got the 2 a bit early there. So no doors are slammed shut.
Good.
Movement
Finally.
phase.
That means those berserkers are in trouble.
No, it doesn't. I'm coming to fight Drazar. Because it's cool.
And they've
Because
already-
World Eaters wouldn't run away from a fight, Joe.
They've already scored all the points they need, or can get. So they just want to crack on.
Bolt pistol. It's you.
You've changed.
Wins you.
2+.
Cool. Charge.
I'm up to 4 CP now, I think. I'm assuming. Oh, 5 CP. Ooh,
Yeah.
spicy.
I mean, I can't fail the charge, Joe.
You could roll double 1 and hit your face on the door.
And
I
then-
couldn't roll a double
Your,
one.
your rabbit ears would scrape.
A
the top
double
of the
run
door.
still gets me in range, by the way.
because you've got to be within 1 inch of the door to be in. Then you.
What this is right now, Brom,
Yeah.
categorically, is shit or bust. So if he beats my leadership, or I don't kill him, I lose. Leadership's 9, Joe.
I think.
Is every unit in your army leadership?
It looks, well, apart from jackals, it looks that way. I'll probably spawn.
Oh,
Good, okay. There's a little bit of poo nearly came out then. I'm going to fight you, Joe.
yes.
I'm going to do all the fightings and stuff. This many dice.
Yeah.
This is where they can't fail me.
You haven't got the big axe, have you?
Nope.
No.
Nope. I had to check. All the models are correct. Okay, that
Doing
was
all right.
pretty bad. You say you're doing all right. That was obviously above mathematical
And then
average.
3s again.
It is 3s again, yeah. Because you're T4, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my lord, I rolled like how people fuck. What's your inevitable save?
4 up.
Okay, they're all 1 damage.
Believe in Drazar.
There's a little part of me that wants him to live.
I failed 2.
How many wounds you got?
4 ups, obnoxious 4 up saves.
I have to CP 1 to live, basically. Come on.
I kind of want him to live. Because I think he then just basically does all the work by himself. No, he
Oh,
does.
he's dead.
Drazar dies! He's dead! No. Right, cool.
Poor old Drazar.
Cool. So that dice can come out. And that dice can come out. That's the end of my turn, Brom.
That is the end of your turn. You are already maxed out. You can't score any more points.
Oh, we're in battle round 5.
We are.
Was that my battle round 5?
That was your battle round.
Was it?
Yeah.
Okay. So, interestingly, Joe
Can't-
gets 15 points.
on the primary
Yep.
and on the secondary.
And on the secondary.
But it's the so you do that action in this turn, and it ends at the end of the battle round. So you'd have it, wouldn't you? Or is it the start of the battle round if you've done them?
It's always your next battle. It's either your next command phase or the end of the game.
So then you get another 15 points.
Well, we'll see. I think he's right.
I don't even know how
So
many
you
points
could
he's
have
on.
30 points in this
Oh,
battle.
this is the wrong fucking
Well,
book.
no, I get 15 because I hold more.
Agreed.
I get 15 because I did the action, so
Agreed.
30. So I could get 45.
Yeah, but 30 on the secondary. That's what it's all about. So the secondary's coming in clutch. Ready? Well, not ready for you. You've got the primary all the way.
It doesn't say you complete it at the end of the battle, like
Oh.
normal. So just command phase. I mean,
So-
you're winning anyway.
So
Because you're going to get 30, which puts you on 70, which puts you 5 points.
I'm going to
relief.
advance Incubi.
What?
Yeah, you are. Come and fight me, Joe.
So 7 plus
For
6
glory.
is 13.
For glory, Joe.
Then we're going to charge some berserkers.
Do it, Joe.
Yes.
But the game.
The action specifically states it finishes in command phase. So,
Is it?
yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to spend 1 CP, Brom, to fight on death. There
Um,
will be nothing left apart from some Cabalite warriors.
Don't you love that the scores are done? We're not done.
We're not done, Brom.
Damn it!
Premium content. 2s. Oh, that's a problem for me.
It's not over until it's over.
stroke 5.
So
threes.
Threes.
That's -4, 3 damage.
So one's dead.
And the rest are -3, 2 damage.
So the rest are 6 up, so they're probably dead. Oh look, they all died. Which is good, because it means I get to roll all my attacks again. Yay, I get another round of fighting. Yay, yay, we all love to see it. So let's see if we can have some mutual destruction here. This is utterly pointless and makes no difference to the score whatsoever. This is probably the closest
Brom's
game.
already getting ready for the next game.
Yeah, he's already getting
taking his
naked.
Kit off.
Get it for
Oh dear.
Oh dear, oh dear. See, I can't roll at the moment.
I'm hoping that Drukhari or any Eldar faction get a -1 to be hit stratagem.
T4?
T3.
T3, so 2s, because you charged me.
I'm now up on 5 ups.
You are, because it's past battle round 4, is that right?
Yeah.
These directional, like specifically.
Yes, like I told you.
1,
Which way was
2.
front?
They're dead. There we go.
Which way's front?
The way that the clip isn't facing, unless you've taken the clip off
No, I
because you're an
haven't
idiot.
taken the clip off. Clip's fine.
Well, you have.
Yeah, this bit.
Take. If you muted yourself,
Yeah.
just pull the sock off at the top.
Oh, I.
Yeah, and then you'll see which side has got the mic piece.
Sweet.
And then you put the clip on the other side. So we killed everything from the only thing to survive the whole of this boarding action battle, which only Joe had a 5-point swing.
I can't see your score.
65 points to the World Eaters to 70 points to the Drukhari.
Nice.
And the only thing to survive is 5 Kabbalite warriors
Do you know
who
what-
did the grand total of step forward with a blaster and go, that was it.
Do you know what kept this game lasting longer?
What's that?
Those door closing twice on me. Right?
I kind of love that. I
Yeah.
actually like the mission.
I actually think that this mission, and hopefully chat might agree with me, this is a great mission for chat plays. But what
Yeah.
I'll do is, what I'd do for this is I'd increase the board size to the full size.
So full max size.
So we basically thought about taking this boarding actions mission, making it 44 by 60, turning it into full-size 40k, but doing it chat plays, where doors can slam and people get mortal wounds and stuff. I think it would
Yeah.
be cool.
I'd probably have it so there's 10 rooms. No, 12, because we've got a D12. We haven't got a D10. Have we got D10s?
Maybe.
Probably.
I think the wound counters are all D10s, aren't they, essentially?
Probably.
Yeah, they are. They are.
So we either do
With
12.
bigger armies.
We either do, yeah, so we'd probably do 1,500.
We could do 30 rooms.
Yeah. No.
Because
it'd be an empty room.
More,
Yeah.
You have to paint more doors as well.
Cool.
wouldn't you?
I had fun, Jay. I enjoyed it.
Good.
Much fun. Good. Although it was mutually assured destruction. There is just 5 Kabbalite
I
warriors
thought
left.
about just finishing the game there, but I thought no. I will kill all of them.
No, it's fun. I loved it. I actually enjoyed that. Which I suspect, which is interesting actually. I suspect if you'd have had access to stratagems, it would have probably been over more quickly in your favour
Yeah.
as well.
Could-
But then to have 8-bound and Khan all fall over very quickly to Driz is a bit of a nightmare.
I actually think, obviously this is very harsh on worldies because they don't have access to many, is the thing about boarding actions. I'd like to see a version of it where you can't take named characters. Because they put a lot
You
of
can't
effort.
can't take any warlord traits.
No, I'm with Joe.
So-
I'd like no name
So
characters.
if you take a named character, they can't take their warlord trait.
Yeah.
Or they can't take their warlord trait, and they can't
So,
take an enhancement.
I'm gonna trump you slightly as well, because I was talking about this with someone the other day. I would actually like for matched play 40k in general to come away from named characters. So hey, you've got your named characters, you've got your Angrons and your Abaddons, and you've got your Khans, and you've got your Drazars, and you've got your Eldrads, and you've got all these characters, you've got your Gazes. And if you want to use them in narrative games of 40k because you want to use your favourite named character, cool, take them in narrative games of 40k. However, for competitive match play, no named characters is what I would like to see personally.
I would agree.
It helps my immersion when I'm not at a tournament going, oh look, there's 12 Abaddons and 14 Silent Kings. But
Well, the good news is that you don't see Abaddon in people's armies
And you
anymore.
won't see the Silent King, he'll be hidden.
yeah, you're not wrong. Anyway, people, I hope you've enjoyed that first game of boarding actions. Don't go anywhere. Brom and I are about to magically swap places, and as we do that, he will take control of the Orks, which we very kindly haven't got ready for you, Brom.
It's fine, I've got to dig him out.
But we can talk to the chats that can't be stopped. And then he's going to be taking on the Chaos Space Moons that Joe has continuously told us are just too good right now, which is why he stopped using them. They're so good. So if he loses, he's a terrible player.
They're the best army in the game, apparently.
Are they?
They were.
Swapsies, Brom. Oh!
JJ.
It also gives me a comfortable seat. I'm punishing Joe, making him stand up for longer because he beat me on Tuesday.
I don't mind. I'm not.
basically.
Of 100%, I hate sitting on that seat.
Do you? I love it. 300 viewers, 172 likes. What's going on, chat? Get it sorted. Have you been pressing that button, Brom? You've been pressing the like, subscribe, bell button?
All the time.
Have you been telling them to get their bell out?
I only pressed it once.
Welcome, 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 beautiful people in chat. Exclamation mark chat, exclamation mark member if you want to get involved. Hey Mel, how are you? Well, Master Will, you're a legend. Let's see, Jay. Brom, by the way, I also don't want to alarm you, but someone at the top of the MetaWatch article was in fact Orks as well,
Yeah.
with a higher than average win rate.
Was it Adrian?
I don't know what's good in Orks right now, but
Well, I wrote a new list. It was converted off of a few things, but it's kind of cool.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of liking Orks. The look of.
Currently, you look a little bit like Jake.
Yeah. I've got my 4 units out.
Yeah, I've got.
I think it's
More
only
than
4.
that.
I will double check. I shan't cheat. Or maybe I shall.
Okay, so we have a couple. Did you do the chats that can't be stopped from Warmaster Will about Vashtor?
No.
So Warmaster Will says, Joe, what are people's thoughts on what do people think on Vashtor's rules and his army of renown? Have you seen it?
I've not seen his army of renown.
I literally posted the PDF in the WhatsApp chat yesterday,
Yeah.
and it's blue tick, so you've all read it.
I haven't read it.
I mean, it's blue ticks, Joe.
I mean, I've scrolled past
Joe,
it.
it's blue ticks, Joe.
But I didn't read it.
It's well, you should probably
What
have
does
done.
it mean?
You probably should have read it on the off chance we might get a super chat asking us about his army of renown.
Yeah, Joe.
Yeah.
How have you not?
But we haven't got him.
So
built and
the
painted.
Cogs of Vashtor is the name of his army of renown. Okay,
Yeah.
you can take Vashtor. He must be your warlord. You can't take any other demon prince models, and you also can't take any other named characters. You
Right.
can't take any Khorne Berserkers, Rubric Marines, Plague Marines, Noise Marines.
It's
Right?
already terrible for a start.
All of your units gain the Cogs of Vashtor keyword. You can use their relics and stratagems, blah, blah, blah. Data sheets never get a Legion trait because you get the Cogs of Vashtor stuff. Your ability is the Tech Infernal Foci, okay? So in this unit, if this unit has a Demon Engine keyword, so everything with Demon Engine, it counts as being in all 3 wontons all the time.
I'm listening. I'm listening.
However, if it does not have the Demon Engine keyword, it gets none of the wontons, okay? So Demon Engines get all the wontons all the time.
Or you get nothing.
Yeah, well, I mean, you just be world eaters again. You get no wontons, okay? So you've got some relics. You've got the Talisman of the Forge. So Cogs of Vashtor model only. In your command phase, you select a demon engine within 9 inches. It gets a 5 up for no pain. The other one is the Helm of the Cyberphage. So the bearer has the following ability. While a friendly demon engine is within 6 inches, you can improve the AP by 1. All demon engines are within 6 inches of the bearer.
Oh.
And the Spiked Iron Goad, Cogs of Vashtor model only, your command phase, select one friendly demon engine model within 9 inches of the bearer. Until the end of the turn, that unit is eligible to shoot and declare a charge in a turn in which it fell back. So you've got Maul fiends that can fall back and charge. Okay. We've then got some stratagems, Joe. We have 6 of the finest stratagems now.
Yes.
Right? So the first one, Forge Surge. Until the end of the phase, do not roll to determine the number of attacks made with weapons for a demon engine model. It counts as full number of hits. So your Hell Turkeys will be 8 shots because of Let the Galaxy Burn.
Decimators will just be flat 6.
Yeah, your Plasmas on your Forge Fiends will just be flat 9 if you've got 3 Plasmas at strength 9 minus. So that's not too bad. Master's Guidance is 2 CP. Right, your Warlord has the following ability, who is Vashtor, okay? While a friendly demon engine is within 6 inches of this model, each time that model in that unit makes an attack, you can re-roll the hit roll. So basically, Vashtor becomes a chapter master for all demon engines within 6 inches.
Yeah.
So also quite good. Cogitated Fates. Shooting phase, when a start unit from the army selected to shoot until the end of the phase, each time a model that makes its attack, you can't get cover, so no cover against it, ignores cover, it's not terrible. Glitch Curse is 1 CP. Your Warlord finish making its attacks if those attacks targeted a traitor. So when an enemy unit within 18 inches is visible to your Warlord has finished making its attacks, if any of those attacks targeted a unit within 6 inches of that Warlord, you can roll a d6 for that enemy unit that's shot. On a 2 to a 4, it suffers d3 mortal wounds. On a 5+, they suffer 3 mortal wounds.
Okay.
So it curses their weapons.
Yeah.
Okay, you've got the Keiko Spark Prattle. Sounds silly. If your Warlord is on the battlefield until the end of the battle, it's Vect. The CP cost your opponent must pay to use that stratagem again is increased by 1. You can only use your stratagem once.
So I would go.
Foul Alterations is your last one. Pick a demon engine in your movement phase. When it's selected to advance until the end of the turn, they're eligible to shoot and declare a charge in which it advances. And more things that can advance and charge. That's everything. That's Vashtor's Army of Renown.
So you go Vashtor to what are they called? They're not tech priests, are they?
Masters of Possession? Lord Discordance.
You go Vashtor, 2 Lord Discordance, and a Master Possession. Because the Master Possession can then do the 4-up aura
Yeah.
around himself. And then you take 3 Decimators.
Yep.
You take 3 Mauler Fiends. You take 3 Forge Fiends. And then Bloodstorer is becoming interesting in that list.
I mean, there's a lot of things, to be fair. So
I
if you
wouldn't
think
take the Helldrake because
Hell Brutes are demon engines.
Hell Brutes aren't demon engines.
A Brass Scorpion is a demon engine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could advance.
Oh, no,
the
you're
chart.
right. Hell Brutes aren't. A Brass Scorpion is.
Yeah.
Lol.
It's a lot of points though, isn't he?
Yeah, but fun.
Yeah, you take him for fun,
And he's not bad.
but I think, yeah, you have a unit of 3 Forge Fiends at the back just spitting death, with 3 Decimators stood in front of them also spitting death, and then you just have Mauler Fiends and Slaughter Brutes, whatever they're called, just running around the table being a nightmare.
I don't think it's hyper competitive, but I think it has some fun play and it can do okay.
It'll be hilarious to play with.
Yeah.
Because no one comes equipped to deal with 9 to 12 death machines.
Yeah, that gain wounds back and stuff.
Yeah,
it's
because
cool.
they all gain wounds back. The only other armies I'd probably run Vashtor in would be Iron Warriors or Word Bearers.
But you can't, because you don't get Legion trait.
No, he doesn't get a Legion trait.
No, the army doesn't get Legion trait. Whole army doesn't get
If you
Legion
take
trait.
Vashtor in your army, he doesn't have to be a warlord.
No. So if you take the army of renown, he has to be a warlord trait, and you don't get a warlord.
Yeah.
But if you don't take him, you don't get access to his stratagems.
Yeah.
You don't get access to his relics. You get access to Vashtor, and he's pretty tasty in himself. I mean, he does some good bonking.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I think you take his
against tanks specifically.
I think you take
The
him
more wound
his
things
army of renown for fun, and then you put him in Iron Warriors if you want them to be.
I think his rules individually, he's actually quite interesting. And I think he's good. I think he's maybe a little bit too many points, but he's interesting.
Yeah.
I don't think he's an auto take, and I don't think the army renown's an auto take. But that's kind of what we want from rules from GW. We don't want auto takes.
No.
Brom, are you ready?
I'm ready.
So we have got some more chats that can't be stopped, but we're going to go in to let you start deploying before I do that,
yes,
right?
Roll off.
So you have a roll off to see who goes first. Joe's rolled a 6. Would you like to be the attacker or the defender, Joe? Defender to place his first model.
I'll do that then.
What?
I'll place the
defender.
first model.
So you're going to be the defender.
Yeah.
Brom's the attacker. We'll go as a top down.
get
We'll
that side.
continue shortly with what these people are going to be doing. So, Roy Cooper then says, Joe, thoughts on Jogar and pies? I don't remember what Jogar was.
Yoga for Joe.
Joga.
And pies.
Yeah. Yoga or Joe Yoga would involve some pies. Pie and chips.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, you'd do your stretching, but you'd have a bowl of chips near you.
Okay, the interesting question,
But
Joe,
small
is
pies.
what pie?
You'd have steak and ale pies.
Okay.
Not steak and kidney.
No.
Some kind of chicken and mushroom pie.
Okay. Does a shepherd's pie count as a pie?
No, because it hasn't got pastry.
What is it called?
around.
Why is it called shepherd's pie then?
I can be with it.
It's more of a stew with mashed potato on top of it.
No, it's pie. It's called shepherd's pie.
I could move forward, can't I? Because of the
What do you mean you can move forward?
sneaky gets.
You got infiltrate.
Yeah.
You have to deploy within 6 inches of the deployment core
Yeah,
thing.
but you
okay.
can't put anything in the square that they've come from.
Yeah, I get that. That'll be fine. But it means I can be up against this door.
Big shout out, Lackey. Finally got rid of my pile of shame. Now I have a cabinet of shame.
Nice.
I feel like you need more stuff to increase that pile again.
Oh, Joe. Oh.
Thank you, Big Bad Ben, for gifting a single Liam Dempsey membership. You absolute attention whore. Thank you very much. And Kenneth Evans has just become a skald all by himself.
Yeah.
What a hero. Thank you so much.
What an absolute baller.
What an absolute
So
baller.
for anyone that cares, my Black Legion army is a Chaos Lord with the Mark of Nurgle, and he's got a...
we probably should have army, shouldn't we?
Yeah, he's got the Mark of Nurgle, a Power Fist, and a Lightning Claw.
Okay.
And then his enhancement is I open doors much.
I open much doors.
Yeah.
So his enhancement allows you to start the action at the start of the movement phase and complete it immediately.
Yeah.
I've got the tickly fingers too.
Yeah.
Have you? I'm sure you have. That's why you can't go to schools.
Yeah, and then I've got 2 units of Legionnaires. With one's got Power Fist in it, the other one doesn't. And then they've both got a Gatling cannon in each. And then I've got a unit of 5 Mark of Nurgle Terminators
Beautiful.
because I can't leave home without them.
What have you got, Brom Rabbit?
I've got. So I've got. They all have to split into 5-man squads.
There's a lot of orcs there, Brom.
So I've got multiple 5-man squads. So I've got a 10-man squad of Beast Nugger boys that is now 2 5s.
Yeah.
10 commandos, 2 5s. 10 boys, 2 5s. And then a 5-man squad of knobs. And then a war boss for the War in Mega Armor. Even though there is now a strat in the new book, in the new book that means I could have upgraded my big mech in Mega Armor last time.
You love boys and knobs, don't you, Brom?
I'm not saying anything.
Can't help himself.
No, we've been there, we've done that. I'm not doing
Boys,
it again.
knobs, members,
Move
everything.
fast.
I've got him on camera in the past saying, I just love boys and knobs. And I was like, amazing.
Hero.
It was back in the day, but that's now deleted, gone.
Yeah. I want
Arcade.
to make some boarding action specific chaos models. I think. I want to put flamers in my army because I feel like the Let the Galaxy Burn rule is just not being used and appreciated enough.
I really liked the Let the Galaxy Burn rule when I first read it, and I was like, there's not a lot of stuff it really impacts. Do rubric marines with flamers in normal Chaos Space Marines get it?
Yes.
So that's okay.
I keep looking at doing it. The problem is we've only got 7, and also there are lots and lots of points. Terminators can only take 2 combi flamers. In a unit
Jay,
of 10.
Get over it.
You interpret.
Get over the Terminator
Oh,
thing,
so
Joe.
bad.
Get over the Terminator thing,
Well,
Joe.
the day I die, I will still be complaining about them. Hiya! Oh, it went out.
He's gone early.
Dice tray, come on. He's on his phone, people. He's already bored. He's clocked out. I've rolled a 3.
That's cocked.
That's a 5. Come on,
It's not. Oh, you can have that dice.
Get it in the tray, Brom.
It's a 6 this time.
You're going first. We both
Brom's
get a
going
command
first.
point.
CPs for days.
I don't know if I want to go first, Joe.
Did you bother tracking CP before?
Yes, I
Brom?
did.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't have to.
So it's the same mission, people. Let's do it. I've just shown you how to do it. Well, how badly, Brom. Well, actually, no. That was probably, Joe, if we're honest, one of the closer games of boarding actions we've had.
Yes, normally it's
Very
I think
one-sided.
I think out of all of the missions, apart from the rooms venting, this is probably the most balanced mission out of the entire rule set they've done.
Yeah.
Out of the number of books that we're allowed to say that we've read.
Your venting was from turn 2, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
Big shout out to Big Bad Mel Phillips, prettiest man in America, who just gifted 5 memberships.
Oh wow.
Oh, wow. All right.
Even prettier than Mel Gibson
Yes.
and Mel Brooks.
Is
I
he
don't
in
know who that
America? Is
but
Mel Gibson in America?
I don't know. He's all over the place, isn't he? Old Mel.
No.
Mel
C.
C.
Oh,
yeah?
God, no.
Or
Stop
Mel
it,
B.
Brom.
I
Stop
don't
it,
know.
both of you.
Sporty Spice and Scary Spice.
I can move and then start an object. I'm going to do my actiony thing over here. All right, Joe. And then move an action. And then
Melanoma. No, that's a disease.
that's not a good thing.
I wouldn't. I'm not sure that's the sort of thing we should be comparing, Joe, right now.
And bring in more models.
You can do that. That's correct.
Do I want to? Because then they're going to get mortal wounds. Yes, I'm going to do that. Let's bring in them over here.
I need to get the Necromunda tiles so I can make an actual proper tiled base for this, which I think would be quite nice. And then
That would be cool.
Which I kind of want to, if I can raise it a little bit, and then I can cut holes in it and put like wire and stuff in, so they look like. The
problem is,
vents and
Joe,
stuff and holes.
is every time you start a sentence with "I kind of wanna," I'm like, "Cool, this is going to cost me money."
And it's true.
But it's cool though. When I say I kind of wanna, it's always a great idea, which can't be argued.
No, I'm not arguing that it's not a good idea.
Chuck them in there, Joe.
I'm agreeing that it's a good idea. I'm just saying that it
You
always
opened a door that
likely
means
costs
you
me
can see
money.
straight through. That's a mistake.
Oh yeah, because I can just shoot people.
You could just. So I'm going to keep 2 units in reserve still, and they'll come in next turn.
Which
Jojo.
one is that? Which book is that? I want Angry Ron book, please. Angry Ron Swanson.
Angry Ron Buck. Okay. Jojo. I have done my moving and things. They're doing action. No, they advanced. They can't do an action. Cool. That's it, mate. Dempsey, I'm up.
all done.
Yeah, I'm all done.
Do any actions?
I've done. I've opened doors here, here, and here.
Have you done the second direction? Is what I'm interested in.
Yes,
Probably.
over here.
Okay, perfect. So you
Can you
started
stop
on an
it?
objective.
I don't think you can stop it. So.
Okay, but we're done. You're finished.
Yes.
Turn 1 is over.
Yes.
You didn't spend any CP.
No.
So we go into Joe's turn 1.
Woohoo!
Everyone gets a CP. CP party.
Yeah.
Ain't no party like a CP party.
So I'm up to
3.
You're up to 3.
Yeah.
Yes. That book lives there now. Right.
It does now, Joe. All right.
He's going to go there.
I'm going to go to some top-down action for Big Bad Joe. We're going to go back in to the chats that can't be stopped. Oh no, we've done it.
Done all that.
Oh, we've already read Lackey's one. I feel bad. Sorry, team. I was very excited.
Yeah.
It turns out there's no need to be excited.
Those Terminators are going to advance. Oh,
Holy jeez, Jojo.
5 is 11.
Thank you, Lehman, for the donation. Next Tuesday, Joe and Liam painting stream, please. No. I can't bring all my painting stuff in here. I'm not dismantling my desk, and we're not doing it at my desk, so it stays a normal Liam and Joe show.
I do, at some point, I will do
Painting stream.
a
Joe wants to do his own series of streams called Joe's Wandering Hands.
Standard.
Thank you for the donation, Lehman. You're a hero. We love you.
I'm going
will
to
see you in 2 days.
Can you roll that dice for me, please, Brom?
Of course I can. Ready? Ka-chow. It was a 3.
It was a 3. That's perfect, Brom.
Can confirm it was a 3.
It's close enough to get closer.
Come on, mate, Ed's spamming all the links.
Right then, I'm going to shoot some stuff now.
You can't see anything.
That Gatling cannon can see those 5 commandos.
You can't open the door, mate. Oh, you can. Damn it. Because it's at the end of your movement phase.
So I hit you on 3s. But
Um,
you're the closest unit. So it's 2s. But I'm also carrying a heavy weapon. So back to 3s.
What strength are you?
5.
So toughness 5, that's fine. So,
Yeah.
Stop! Chaotic Failure gifted 5 memberships. That's it. That's all I've got.
So,
Come on, Jojo.
Thank you,
I
Chaotic
hit you.
Failure. You're a hero.
7 times. I've rolled 3 6s, so they explode, and I get 3 more.
Of course they do, Joe.
That's
I wounded
31,
you on
chat.
5s, it's
That's-
-1.
That's 31 memberships so far.
Is it?
I'm just throwing it at them. I'm just saying.
I should have spent a CP.
What for?
No.
As the Black Legion one gives me additional -1 AP.
Oh, well, you fucked it, didn't you? You should have thought about that before you started rolling dice.
That's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 at -1. What's your save on commandos?
T-shirts.
Isn't it 6 already?
It's already a 6, so I can't pass, Joe.
Yeah.
I'm just rolling the dice.
Just roll it, Brom. Just roll it.
That's-
No one will know. No one will know.
That's actually perfectly enough to kill everything.
Just roll it, Brom. 7s.
Have they got 2? Haven't boys got 2 wounds now? Oh no, they're toughness 5 with 1 wound.
Are they definitely a 6 up save, not a 5 up save, Brom?
I'll double check.
Do they get cover?
No.
He can't see all of them.
I'd only be able to kill
Kill them all.
3.
And I get cover for the one
4.
that's part covered.
I can kill 4.
I should roll them separately.
So 1's
Do you wanna-
alive.
Do you want to do it seriously? So that one cover,
Yeah?
and that one can't see, that one cover.
Yeah.
Those 2 free.
Those 2 are just...
So,
Meh.
right, so
Meh.
So 2 damage dice go out.
He's a 2 damage guy.
2 damage dice go out.
So 3 damage dice.
So
3 damage
come
dice
out.
go out. The rest
dead.
are now 6 ups because you get cover.
First guy, 6 up.
Do your sneaky boys just get +1 to their save with cover, or do they get +2?
I can't remember.
Well, neither do I.
Either way, they're dead.
So those 2 die, so I still live on 1. Leave 1 alone. No joke.
Leave him alone!
So you're saying that the one's alive because he can't see him.
He can't see him, he can't kill him.
You can't charge him.
Can't charge him.
You can't see him.
No.
Can't see him, can't shoot him, can't kill him.
Can't
Can't
charge
charge
him.
him.
No.
Important.
It's important for your action, Brom.
It fucking is, yeah.
So you do your turn, Jay.
He does need to take a leadership test, though.
Yeah, he does.
You've got 3 CP,
I'm
Brom.
spending that.
2 CP auto pass?
Yes. Don't be silly.
Boop, up
Joe.
to 4. When does the venting happen?
Now.
Is that before
So we
or after
now
you score points?
We move into battle round 2. At the start of the battle round, we vent.
I haven't scored the points yet.
No.
You get to roll the dice.
I know I do.
Attacker on a 3+, Brom. Just roll a 2, you'll be alright.
There you go. Oh!
Okay, so we're going to vent.
Vent it, just don't roll a 1. Anything but a 1, Brom.
Joe, shut
Don't roll a 1.
Just don't roll a 1, Brom.
2.
Oh, that's Terminators, Jay.
Oh.
So all the doors shut.
Yeah.
And we rolled
D3.
D3 more wings for the Terminators.
Oh,
Just the one, actually.
Just the one, actually.
And I get the 15 for the secondary.
So,
Yes.
in Brom's command phase, how many primary objectives do you hold Brom along with Ding Dong?
2.
2. Do you hold more than Joe?
I do not.
So just the 10, actually.
Yes.
And you do get 15 for your secondary.
Yep.
Beautiful.
Come on.
You're up to 2 CP. Joe's up to some
4.
CP, 4 CP.
He's on 4.
And we move into Orks movement phase. Lehman has also super chatted and said, did you bring the Flesh Terror shoulder pad for him? Like he asked you on Tuesday.
For today?
Yeah. So I could take it to him on the weekend.
No. That face says no.
Oh, I'm sorry, Lehman.
I'm sorry, Liam, but I completely forgot. I had a troubling day, which started out with lovely snow and then cost me £80. So, in fixing a windscreen wiper, that was an accident.
Hang on.
I'm not doing it. Okay. I've got a bit of a sore throat, you see. I kind of got to hold it back.
I hope it's worse now.
Yeah, a little bit. I was a bit close to you as well. I'm sorry.
That's
mate.
all right.
But it's okay. It means at least.
Did it really cost you £80 to fix some windscreen wipers?
So basically, what I did, right, because
That's a real stinger.
Because I broke the metal pin that goes through the wiper that connects it to the attachment that attaches it to the arm. It disappeared. So I just wedged it in to hold it there because it was raining yesterday and I had to do a round trip of 40 miles. And the windscreen wiper was going up, but I was like, the windscreen wiper's broken, the blade, that's what's stopping it from going up all the way. So I went to Halfords and bought a new wiper blade for it. But it turns out that the wiper blade on a Renault Megane is about 12 feet long and super difficult to get hold of, thus making it more expensive than all other wiper blades on the planet.
Your first mistake was buying a Renault.
Don't.
Anyone who buys or owns any car that's French deserves everything that comes to them.
So
I was about to be like, hey, chat, super chat, £80 to pay for Joe's wipers. And now I've learnt you bought a French car. I don't want that to happen.
So-
I want you to have to pay every single one in chat £1.
So I got to Halfords. I bought the new wiper blade. We had to fix it, and then we discovered that it wasn't the wiper blade that was stopping it from going up. That the actual arm was broken. At which point I was like, "Can I just not buy the blade now?" And they were like, "No,
What, you tried it on? So
because
bought
you
it.
need a new wiper blade anyway, because the one's broken." So I was like, "Great." And then they were like, "Well, you have to drive home now," which is nearly an hour drive from here in the rain. So then I had to buy. But we do sell rain decks, which you spray onto your window, and then it helps it bead off.
Rain-X?
Rain-X, yeah. Which I bought, but because I bought it from a car shop known as Halfords, that cost me £15.
It's not
And then
ideal.
so it's really good, right, when you're driving, right, and the rain just rolls off it. It's lovely. But when you're stuck in traffic at 5 o'clock in the afternoon, driving really slow, it just sits on your windscreen in big blobs, which was lovely. And then when I got home, when all the garages had closed, I phoned all 11 garages where I live in the town to see if anyone had any staff in at that time, so I could go. So my partner could go in the next day. I managed to find a lovely old boy in this garage in the middle of nowhere, who was like, "Come over now." And luckily he managed to fix it, because basically the arm had disconnected from the
You found a
the
specialist.
motor. Not a specialist.
An old guy that knew more.
He just, he's one of those old people that's done everything and been everywhere. And he was like, just do this, tighten this, boom, done. I was like, could I have done this at home? And he was like, no. And that cost me money. So basically, I spent a lot of money because I turned on the engine of my partner's car.
And then, you brought the story here. So you bring yourself up with you.
Wow.
I do feel for you.
I was just talking through his movement phase. He was taking ages.
I was
It's all right.
done.
I've turned the music off now.
I was done a while ago.
Cool. We've moved, Brom.
I hate cars.
Yeah, because I'm wild, I'm going to move the ones and I'm going to charge. So we're doing action in the middle. For Chow. We've moved them to the doorway, because that's what we forgot to do just a second ago. And then we're going to charge here, we're going to charge there, we're going to charge there, and charge here. Right?
Thanks for the donation, Ginger Steve. It says Joe now has a windscreen wiper man.
So, short one here.
Yeah.
Ciao!
Nice.
In. 8. Knobs.
Rude.
Ciao! They're in. Boss. Needs a bit longer. That's enough, though. And then the long one. I don't know what this is, but hopefully it's enough.
Ooh. Maybe, it might be.
You're definitely in 7, yeah.
Good. I'm in everywhere. Touchy-feely things
He can
everywhere.
go
mate.
through the door,
Yeah.
like so. And then he can go here. He can go there.
I didn't bother with the shooting. Not doing any of that malarkey. I've charged.
No one does any of that shooting malarkey, do they, Joe?
You did.
I-
You shot more guns in our game than I shot.
Incorrect.
I threw 2 grenades.
And a
Incorrect.
plasma.
You shot pistols, you shot poison pistols, a blaster, and grenades. I shot 2 pistols all game.
Your ones are bigger, so therefore they count as more.
Please,
done
please, just keep saying that.
Sweet.
Yours is bigger.
So we're then into...
Your belly.
What was this called?
Steve says, Joe's new t-shirt is I went to Halfords and all I bought was his lousy windscreen wiper.
I tell you what, the staff at Halfords are terrible.
Yes, we all knew that anyway. Carry on.
It's like one of those who can't teach
Become project managers.
become project managers.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
It's like
To be fair, it's not hard.
those who can't mechanic, Halfords.
Those who can't teach, and if you can't teach, you become a project manager.
Wee Man has asked, is Brom Goffs?
Yes, I am Goffs.
Good, we thought
Exploding
so.
sixes.
Yeah.
And on the charge extra strength. I'm going to fight with the knobs first.
The knobs. How strong are you?
I'm 6 on the charge, but +2 to my because I've got big choppers.
So you're 8.
I am 8.
So you're -1 to wound because I'm Mark and Nurgle.
Yeah. If you double his toughness, it's -1 to win on 3s, not 2s.
Okay.
I'll make it even more exciting for you. I'll
No.
spend 2 CP
Transhuman.
transhuman.
Have you got that? Is that
Yeah, only on Mark and Nurgle units. Because
Why are you Mark and Nurgle?
See, I don't mind it as much when it's 2 CP and you had to pay for Mark and Nurgle.
it's 1 CP on
yeah.
normal units. It's 2 CP on Terminators.
Yeah, I don't mind it so much when it's 2 CP.
So I actually have got more. So I'm going to take
It's weird.
3 out.
It's weird because the Chaos Space Marine stratagems are incredibly balanced.
Here we go. Sweet.
On 3 of them, the other 5, shit
So we've got many attacks.
and pointless.
Big wow. These are the huge choppers, the big choppers. Hitting on, not that. No 6s.
There's 2s there.
There was a
Behind
2
2s.
there. Yeah, I'm not hitting on 2s.
Does your boss give you anything?
Reach around.
Reach around. Yeah.
That would hurt.
Yeah. And then
4s.
3s.
4s because transhuman.
Oh,
We just had this great
I
discussion.
mean, Brom, I wouldn't worry about it. You rolled a 1 and a 2 and the rest were 4 pluses.
So that's
It's irrelevant.
that's the 2 damage ones -2.
-2.
1.
2 or 1.
1.
One.
That's why I said 1
3s.
at the end of 1.
Oh,
So that's 4 damage.
4 damage. You
To start
have
with.
killed 1 and 1 is on a wound.
And
Why?
then
Why?
Because 1 already took a mortal wound
Yeah.
from the venting.
Oh,
then the
okay.
choppers. Because I got many. Oh look, 2 explodes.
Nice.
And then a miss. I found that funny. This isn't as bad. It's only strength 6.
Still 4s.
So still 4s.
Oh, that was pretty bad.
No.
Still rolled no 3s though, Brom.
No.
So you've made that transhuman completely irrelevant
-1.
for him.
Yeah.
Fine.
At least you're
I
rolling.
just wanted the 1.
At least you're rolling like me.
I will 2 CP interrupt down to 0. And I shall fight here.
Cool.
Where, Jay?
Here.
On this end. I know. I've been naughty. Cheers. So you're fighting commandos, and do you know what I'm going to do, Joe?
What's that?
For 1 CP, I'm going to trans-orc.
Trans-orc.
Because I can, Joe!
What strength for your Terminators, Jay?
I don't need to, do I? Silly.
Strength 4.
So he's
Five,
winning.
five. No,
So he's winning you on 5s.
I'm keeping
You're strength
it.
5, you say?
it doesn't
Your
matter.
toughness 5.
You're-
I'm strength 4 over there.
Yeah, I'm keeping my.
So you want to transork? I mean, that's a very orc thing to do, to transork when they're strength 4 and your toughness 5.
I just wanted to do it just to. I'm
Yeah.
checking you to actually do something serious. When
Oh.
you hit back over here, I'll transwalk over here then.
Yeah?
Yeah, probably.
Well, they're Terminators, so all 5 have probably got power fists, haven't they, Jay?
I'm not even dealing with
No, they don't all have power fists, Jay?
I realised why Joe rolls better.
Why is that?
Because you run at a higher heat than I do.
Yeah?
So I've got cold hands and cold.
Yeah. you have to
cold
warm
dice.
dice up, Brom. That's the
Yeah,
thing.
and Joe just instantly warms them up. That's why he gets them
Yeah.
going. Isn't it?
Yeah. So I'm fighting you now. 2.
I do have a 5-up in Bun.
Invan.
Yeah. It's my 5-up. It goes up to a 6-up.
That's good.
Yeah,
I'm minus
base
1
two,
AP,
isn't it?
so.
So I did ward.
5s.
I mean, he's done all right.
Okay. Minus stuff.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter. It's
Minus
5 up.
1's is only 5 ups, basically. So 3 have perished.
Cool.
And
They're
then,
single damage,
and then
aren't
the
they?
guy with the Gatling cannon. I didn't realise I didn't run all saves, so otherwise I would have rolled them all together. No wounds.
Cool. So we're going to keep the big guy. Big guy. Big guy. Oh no, I haven't got a big guy in that squad. He was died over there. So we'll just keep these 2. Ciao. Good. I'm not a troop choice, Joe. I don't have OBSEC.
Oh.
It's sad, isn't it?
Yeah.
Cool.
And then you get to fight now.
So we have. Cool. I think I left some attacks out in here, but we'll crack on. So here, these 2. We'll just do here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 3s with choppers. There goes 1, and there's another one.
Nice, nice.
They come out. 2 go in. Goths.
Oh, yeah.
Goth rules, you know.
I think Goths are just the best orcs, I think, overall.
I am stronger than you, so 3s. And you're not mark of anything,
No.
so get out.
Minus 1.
Stop!
Minus 1. Choppers.
Thanks, James Snowgrove, for the gift of membership.
Thank you. Minus 1, yeah?
Yarl.
So 1 dies and 1 takes a wound.
Die.
Yeah, kill him off. And then 1 takes a wound.
Sweet. At the back, he's up here. He looks really cool.
Thank you.
Shouldn't have killed him. Alright.
And then you get to do all your other fights.
Do that one.
Yeah? So 3 get to fight.
Yeah. Because you blocked in the door.
Mm.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So, 2 took. No big guy. No big guy.
No.
So, 3 guys.
He's so mean.
Plus that. Plus that. Shut. Good.
Ciao.
Ready.
Ciao. Are people liking
Get
the
them out.
side on? You actually get to see the models and the
Back in.
I mean, I
and
didn't
the
realise.
posters a lot better.
I didn't realise originally it was on an autofocus. It was just focusing on the pipes at the front. So now I put it on manual focus.
You can actually see stuff.
You can actually see what's going on. Yeah.
That many.
On who? Terminate. On there. Minus 1.
Minus 1.
Oh my god, he's actually killed 2. 1. I probably don't need the Gatling cannon anymore.
And then. It's the big guy. Which I
The big guy.
haven't
Oh,
used
your
before.
boss.
Yeah, I've never used them before. Ciao. Not that that massively matters with me, does it? Full attacks. But it is the war.
Merlian says, "Who is the bigger knob on today's stream?" Who is the bigger knob on today's
Who's the
stream?
tallest?
2.
Does he get minus 1 because he's got a big claw or something?
No, Joe. No. Plus 3, minus 3, 2 damage. Tickly finger.
Oh.
Yeah. So a hit.
Yeah.
But
You're
you're
wounding,
going to do.
you're wounding me on 4s. Because the transhuman stays.
Oh.
Oh. Just the 2 actually.
Just the 2, actually. Minus 3.
So.
Onto your invent.
5s. Damage 2.
Damage 2.
So.
Kill 1. Move a wound.
1
across.
dies.
The one's on 1 wound.
Oh yeah, 1's on.
Thank you.
Ethan says, "Doesn't the door have a 2-inch engagement range so all the orcs fight?"
Have to check.
Yeah, with a
I
box
thought,
over your.
I thought it was a 1 inch.
Is it my shoulder?
It's arcs over Joe's right shoulder.
Abaddon's no, it's over there.
It's in both, isn't it?
It might actually be in both.
It is in
I'm not
both,
sure.
I think.
I don't think it
'Cause
is.
They
Yeah, but-
put some of the rules in
But these two guys here
are
are-
within 2 inches of the doorway.
I'm pretty sure the core rules are only in the one book, Brom. This is part of the
Are
problem
they?
I have with boarding actions.
Yeah.
If you collected Tau, Demons, World Eaters, you'd probably need, I think that's right.
Eldar.
Eldar. You need all 4 books to be able to play your factions in boarding actions.
Yeah.
Which is a bit of a shitty thing.
I
to
wish
do.
they'd just gone. We're going to release 4 books for Arks of Omen, and you'll get 2 special characters for each faction in a book, and the rules will be in those books. And we might put some regiment and rounds in, but they're mainly just storybooks with new missions, and then release some form of compendium with every faction in it. 2 inches?
2 inches.
Oh, so 2 guys get to fight.
Sweet. Joe.
Thank you so much. Who
Oh,
was
it
it?
doesn't matter, because you're not within 2 inches of that guy.
Of that guy.
That guy.
Yeah, because you're not in the doorway. I'm not in the doorway.
No.
So it doesn't matter. But thank you, that is right. But in this instance, wrong.
So 2 more guys can't fight.
Yeah, because this is 2 inches, right? And their bases are there,
So I'm in
and he is more than that away.
So if the Terminator's where the Orc was in the doorway, they would have been able to fight.
What?
If this Terminator here was where this Orc was, they would be able to fight because 2 inches. That's what we're saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if he was here,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Okay.
but because I wasn't in the
that
doorway,
was the image.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the image. Brom, show everyone the image. There you go. Look.
You can zoom in on moi.
That's because we've got good cameras.
Guy there. 2 inches goes to there.
yeah. But basically, in this
I've got a guy
situation,
there.
he's got a guy here, and I've got guys there, but he's got
Yeah.
2 more back there. So
So we're saying, Brom, your Orcs can't fight.
yeah.
Definitely can't fight.
Do I get to swing back now?
Yeah.
Right. So we're going to pile in and fight here. So my sergeant with his big old fist.
But you don't. So you've got big old fist here,
Yeah.
and you've got power claws here.
Swords at this point. So I've got one guy with a fist here.
Brom wants to know what you're fighting with and what weapons things have got
So
before
he's
he
got
starts.
a
wounding me
power
on?
fist.
What are you wounding me on?
So he'll be wounding you on 3s.
Yeah.
And they'll be wounding you on 5s.
Okay.
And then these guys here will be wounding you on 4s.
What then we're.
You don't need to transhuman, alright? I know you're itching to do it. but you
Trans
don't-
orc! I want to do it just to fund it, but I'm not
Right.
going to. It's fine. Alright, Joe.
3s. 2 at mine on. Have you got an invite
Hey,
on them?
Brom,
Yes, everyone.
just to let you know that if you did Trans Orcman, there would have been no wounds, just so you know.
And I suffered 2. 2 died.
2 done anyway from a fisting.
So he talked you out of that. It
Really?
would have counted.
Yeah, Joe.
No, 3s, so 4. Yeah, this is not. Yeah, but then the 2 other guys are wounding you on.
Just saying, Brom, he's talked
On
you out of that.
5.
He's killed 2 of your Orc because of his mind games. You've got to watch him. He's such a gamey dickhead.
Yes, actually. Is this because I beat you with Ultramarines?
He's I like how you bring it up at every opportunity.
I've wounded you 4 times at -1.
So you've already killed 2.
Yeah, and now I shall kill the rest.
No, you won't.
I've killed 2
Suffer.
more.
Yes, because you can see them. You can't. You're not. Yeah, it's fine.
Doesn't matter about seeing from
No,
LA.
no.
So I've killed 4.
So leave 2.
And
No, you killed
and
3.
I killed 2 with the fist.
Oh yeah, you killed 4.
Yeah,
Left 1.
yeah.
Was there a big guy? No, there wasn't a big guy.
Big
Cool.
guy, big guy.
Big guy, big guy,
And then
big guy.
these guys here are going to pile in and fight the knobs.
Very rude.
Which are
So-
only wounding on 4s, Joe.
How many attacks does a World Eater Terminator have base,
The
Liam?
world is determined a base 4.
4.
Mhm.
And then you get +1 attack for having a close combat weapon. Which
Uh,
brings you to 5.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
have 3 base attacks.
I also get +1 for charging for being a world eater.
I know.
What's the point, Joe?
Normal Chaos Terminators, which are identical.
Well, they're not identical, are they? Because they claim as Terminators, not world eater Terminators.
It's just I get the 1 less attack for some reason. And don't say because it's Mark of Corn, because your Terminators aren't more expensive than mine. So I still have to pay for Mark of Corn, apparently. Right, I'm hitting your knob.
Yeah, you are.
I only get my bonus if I charge.
My knobs. Yeah,
And then I'm wounding you on 4s.
that's correct.
Boop. That
You've
many.
done some, Joe.
5. On your invuln, -3.
That's not enough.
2 knobs have died. And
They're
1.
just single damage.
Yeah.
Woohoo! Your swords are.
It's your turn, Brom, by the way.
Yeah.
Still.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Still. Yes.
That's okay though.
Now, Brom,
A longer ding.
Brom or something,
Yeah,
you have to take leadership tests.
I do. In places and stuff.
You've auto passed already, haven't you? Over there.
In the game.
Yes.
Not in turn 1 he did, yeah, not in turn
Yeah.
2.
Yeah, but auto pass is one use only.
Is that still the same?
Check in the book, but I'm pretty
I've
sure it is still one use only.
You're probably right, Jay.
He's probably right. Just
Probably
because,
right.
you know, all gamey people know the rules.
It's part of the prerequisite of being gamey, Brom.
Yeah.
You can use this once. A turn.
In your life.
What? It does say once.
In your whole existence.
Joe, it doesn't matter.
No.
Doesn't matter because I am leadership on 7.
So so this guy here, who's got 1 man left. Why are you rolling 2 dice?
To see if I can get 1 under.
Just the 1 dice, please, Brom. 5.
He's dead.
He's dead.
Yeah. These 2 guys.
Those 2 guys.
Hey, it's that one guy.
That's a problem.
1 dice.
And then you roll a dice. And then on a 1 or a 2, the other guy leaves.
Is it the 5? Yeah, it's the 5. No,
Oh, he
one
stays.
1 stays. 1 stays.
And then your knobs. What is the leadership of a knob?
Three.
I want to. There's a boss knob there, so it's a bit better.
Yeah?
Yeah, it might not even have been 7. So they're not very good, Joe. Yeah, that was a 6. That was bad. The boss knobs are 7s, I think.
And you've only lost 2.
So I'm fine.
So you are fine.
Thank fudge. Whew. Joe. Cool, Joe.
Does it my go now?
It is your go now.
It is my go.
Yeah, it's 7.
Liam.
6s and 7s.
Yeah.
I only hold 1 objective.
Have you tried being better?
I tried.
Unfortunately, Joe.
Did you do any actions though, Jay?
No.
So you get
So I
just
had
a
to
5.
advance to get onto my...
You
Because
both get a CP. Brom, I've got you on 3.
I'm on 3 because I
I've got
couldn't
Joe on 1.
use the auto
You're-
the same bravery again. And I lost more models over here because he's chatting me out of that chat.
You got to watch him, Brom. I told you this before.
Right, tickly fingers.
If he loses a significant amount of games in a row, he will then do anything he can to win.
Yes. Right.
I'm
So-
looking at you, you're like, yes, and.
And?
Sorry, Joe. By the end of the game, I will own all the dice.
You only get your bonus if you charge. Do you have a charging bonus? Is that a thing that you have?
I have an extra strength
Okay.
and stuff.
Okay.
But, yeah.
Right then. So I'm going to throw a crack grenade at that 1 orc. Ah!
No,
I missed.
that hits
Or
you.
did I? I get to re-roll it though. I hit you.
What? Hit on 2s.
Yeah, because you're the closest model, but I failed to wound you. And then 2 bolt pistols.
Oh, I can't remember.
Bang bang! Bang bang! 2 wounds.
Oh, bog off.
Oh no, my orc brains!
Boom. Over here,
Joe,
3 bolt pistols into that 1 guy.
that one guy.
Hey, it's that 1 guy. We hit you
That one guy.
3 times. What turn are we in?
4.
2.
2. Oh god, you made this game last, Brom. Just the 1 save on that 1 orc.
On that one.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. My French. Let's go.
We've got a question for you, Joe, from chat.
Yeah.
Where the babies come
A
from?
big colourful postcard from Crisis. It's quite
Yeah.
relevant, actually, to tonight's game.
Yeah.
How to nerf CSM termies to make them less OP. It's from Crisis.
Don't take them as no good. What?
How to nerf them.
To make them less OP.
Yeah, because they are OP.
I don't know. Put them back on 2 wounds, I suppose. I mean, that's the next thing I'm expecting from Games Workshop. Make them 40 points for some reason and their power fist 10 points.
Oh, hang on. Oh, it's still your turn too, isn't it?
Yeah.
God damn, it takes longer when Brom plays, doesn't it?
Right, charge phase. He's charging them.
I got into the fight a lot quicker than Joe, and we did, didn't we? We rolled and you only... Come on. You've just shot him and killed him.
Yeah.
Yeah? So you should charge out over here, right?
I'm just wondering if I could make that charge. It is an 11.
11.
From the back
How much
side,
CP
they
have
can
you
see,
got?
Yeah?
Yeah. How much CP you got?
3.
Oh,
Obviously, I set to defend,
why not? Well, I'm going to go. No. Sad times.
Well, for try Joe, wasn't it?
Yeah. Me lord. A Chaos Lord has many attacks. I'm going to use my Lightning Claw, because you only got 1 wound, haven't you?
No. Yes. Be snagger, boys. I've got my 5-up in bun all the time, but yes.
I have
Herpes.
6 attacks.
Broken windscreen wipers.
I have 2 wounds on the knob boss.
Do you?
Yeah, like normal knobs.
I was using my Power Fist then. I hit you on 2s regardless.
The boss boy.
Oh, I missed once. I'll keep it.
Are you more my strength? Can I Transorky?
No. Well, you can do. I win you on 3s.
I'll Transorky. Yeah, just because that's funny.
Because you want to.
Yeah,
Oh,
It didn't make a difference.
it didn't make a difference. 2
it's fine.
invulnerable saves.
What CP you on, Joe?
That's
The
not
one.
good. I lost 2.
I thought.
I lost 2 boys.
Short side fast here says, giving the world's slowest player a high model count army may have been a mistake.
Don't worry.
It's 9:30.
Don't worry, Brom.
We've got to get to the end of the stream.
I've been to many of the GTs. I can confirm you are not the world's slowest
I
player.
definitely am not.
Don't you worry, sir.
So
You
now
carry
get
on.
to pick a unit to swing with.
For an existing battle, you've fought everywhere, haven't you? Just not here.
Yeah, I haven't fought there, but because you get to pick the first non.
What weapons has your lord got?
Power Fist, Lightning Claw.
So you gain an extra attack with the lightning claw as well.
Oh, do I get 1
You
attack?
make 1 additional attack with that weapon, don't you?
Oh yeah. All right then.
Missed.
I missed.
Thanks, Carriers. He buggered it.
So, a chow. 1, 2, 3.
There is the Black Legion Warlord trait. Is quite good. You get to pick a unit within 9 inches, and you get to put them in whichever wonton you want, which is quite nice. But the problem is, Terminators are well expensive.
Chris Curtis said, leadership's done more work than Joe has.
What?
Leadership's done more work than Joe has.
That is true. They go back in. That's because leadership's
Do you
stupid.
get exploding 6s all the time?
Yeah, go.
What's your strength?
Double. No, because I didn't charge.
No. So you're back to winning on 3s.
Yeah.
And this is from the knobs, is it?
It's from the knobs. I've still got choppers to go. I've got 3 choppers.
What, 3 chopper attacks.
3 chopper attacks that are single damage.
So
I
what's
should have done them
these?
first,
Minus?
really, because you've got 1 on 1 wound.
What's the minus on these?
You get him to hold a save in his hand and roll the other ones now then.
I got 1 through. And it went through.
What's your strength?
6,
-1.
I think.
Didn't make a difference, Brom.
-1?
Good, because it might not have been 6.
Didn't make a difference.
It's probably a 5.
Fuck off, Joe. I get to swing
His
now.
saving throws have been obnoxious the last couple of weeks. I don't know what's going on. But he's just making great saves all the time.
Ridiculous.
Which is why Chaos Terminators need another nerf.
They do. Just to put you back in your place.
I actually think if Games Workshop nerfed Chaos Space Marines again,
You'd quit.
I just quit the hobby.
Well, you can't.
Why?
It's your job.
Yeah.
I just refuse to have fun.
I mean,
I just stand like this.
that's your normal face, Joe.
sure.
That's where Sad Joe Mean comes from. You live in a world of resting bitch face. That's where the Sad Joe Mean comes from, Joe.
No. I honestly, I've lost all faith in Games Workshop. Right, 3 Terminators into your lord.
My lord?
Your lord.
Lord.
What's his toughness? 5 or 6?
6.
6.
6.
Fuck.
Do you know why that's amazing? Because there's an enhancement you can give him to give him an extra
many
wound
attacks does he
and
have?
make him 5 + 1 for the current wildness.
The wadgeness.
Yeah.
I'm going to put this into the knobs. Actually, I'm going to take the hit from the knob. I'm going to attack your knob.
Of course you are.
Reroll the 1s. Into 1s. Good, lovely.
Yeah.
And on your knobs, it's 4s.
I think the auras should only count in the room as well. That should definitely be a thing.
Yeah, but they know we
Single damage?
Yeah. Why are these invulnerable? Didn't you go to a 6-up invulnerable save now?
No, not yet. My turn, I mean. Okay, so 3 went through.
3 went through, so 2 are dead.
2 are dead because 1 was on 1 wound.
Ciao. Nice. And then
Just the big guy left.
Or him and these 3 here.
Oh, yeah, okay, cool. So 2 normal guys and a big guy. And a big guy. And his wounds. And you didn't do stuff. And I'm just on choppers. Big chopper for him. Choppers. Comes out, goes in.
Yep. Strength.
5, 6, 5.
It'll be 3s.
It's 5s up to 6.
On the -1, yeah.
Minus 1 to the chopper.
He's fine.
And because I can't count, there's the 2 extra that I didn't roll a minute ago. So that goes 3. Roll it again, he'd be fine. See, he's fine. And then the big chopper, and I did count
from
this
him.
one. Yeah, from the big guy.
Yeah.
Missed twice.
Ow! How many attacks do they get each then?
Many. Go. Not going into math.
What for for 1 orc boy?
No, it's just a single because he's got 3 plus 1 for the one. To justness. Of course he's fine. He's always going to be fine, Joe.
Your boss.
So he's got 5.
Having her arms broken, calling it.
Ciao. Hits all the times.
Nice.
No 6s.
Strength.
Many. 8.
So you're winning me on 4s. No, 3s. Because you -1 if you're strength,
Yeah.
right? -1.
Minus 3.
-3.
Yeah. 2
So
damage.
5s. So you kill one.
And put 1 on 1 wound.
Put 1 on 1
Again.
wound.
Which was important to now stop you taking that objective.
So you now need to take leadership tests again.
Yeah, so this one here.
Yeah. He's lost 2.
rolls
So
it.
that puts you on 6.
So I'm
It's
fine.
fine. And those 2 there. 5, 6, 7.
But he's got a leadership of 7.
That's all right then.
Winner.
Winner, chicken dinner.
Good, cheers.
Beautiful.
No.
That's the end of said turn.
Cool.
Turn.
So we move into battle round 3.
Well, I'm
Before any points are scored,
Yeah.
CP each. So Brom, you're on 3.
I'm on 2 because
Okay.
I did Transorc.
And Joe, you're on 2.
Yeah.
Okay, beautiful.
Roll the
Oh,
dice.
now I go up to 3. Yeah, sorry, mate.
Oh, for fuck.
Roll the dice, please, Brom.
Yeah.
Roll that dice again, please, Brom. 3 is this room here.
That doesn't bode well for me.
So all of the doors close.
1. Dumb.
So my lord takes D3 mortal wounds, please, Brom. It's not that. You have to roll the dice. What? He takes 1. He's down to
Got it.
6.
Roll it back.
Then no, you get to roll your own because the attacker gets to do it. Them's is the rules. So those 3 boys, 1
One
has
dies,
dies,
and then 1
and
2,
3 of
3
those.
Oh, wow.
1, 2, 3.
The venting has not been solid for that room.
I really want to play Horde Infantry Orcs. I think it'd be fun.
How many attacks does an orc boy that have normal then?
Just normal guy that's got a chopper has got 2 plus 1 for his chopper.
Yeah,
In addition, just as standard.
yeah,
So Brom,
And then you charge him
yeah.
with
Brom,
yeah.
how many objectives do you hold?
So I hold
1.
1,
Just the 5, actually.
just the 5.
Did you
and I'm
complete your
lucky.
action?
I didn't die, and I'm next to it.
But he doesn't hold it anymore.
I do hold it.
Oh, you do
Still
hold, yeah.
hold it.
So yeah, he still
So
gets
yes.
it.
So yes, you do.
I get my 15.
I mean,
That's-
this is what I did with the points, though, Brom. Although he hasn't got DJ Drizzle to carry him, so
No, yeah, it's got my lord,
Lord, terminate your face.
and things not dying is not helpful. So I cannot now advance and charge because I'm now at phase 2. Where I just get +1 attack and stuff.
But you are now. You've got orcs in here -1 to their move.
yes.
With your 4-inch move orcs.
Hello.
We were right, by the way, Joe. Boarding actions content just does flat worse nowadays.
Does
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Chat slow. Super chats are slow.
Yeah.
Members are okay, but slow.
Some are you saying that the people are slow in general?
It's really no. It's,
The members are alright, but they're slow.
it's actually, in all joking aside, it's actually quite interesting because when boarding actions first launched, and I wonder if this is indicative of what we were talking about earlier. So when boarding actions first launched, it was quite popular content,
Yeah.
and it did really, really well. And over time, the interest in it has just dropped off a cliff. And I genuinely believed it would stay quite high because I thought it would stay quite simple.
I think the problem with boarding actions is that it is a fun game if you keep it simple and you don't add on all these new extra layers of rules on top. I think the best version of boarding action is the first book and you don't go past it.
Agree.
Right?
I agree.
I think that's the best way of doing it. I think if they were going to add to it, instead of giving every army in the game and their successor, chapters, regiments, whatever, an entire page of enhancements and an entire page of stratagems and stuff, they go, every faction gets one warlord trait, one enhancement, one stratagem. Done. Right? That would have been fine, and they put it all in one book. But the problem is with boarding actions, which is a sad thing, is that every game's identical.
Yeah, and we've typically found on the whole as well that it really swings one way or the other.
I personally think that boarding actions would work better if it was bigger boards with more points and just 40k rules.
So here's my advice to anyone who wants to get into boarding actions. Now we have our hands on Orks and Angron. This is genuinely my advice as well. Buy Orks and Abaddon. Don't buy any other books.
Yeah.
Play it as is.
Yeah, because there's 9 missions in that book.
9 missions. Just use the basic 3 stratagems. Play it as it is.
Yeah,
that's genuinely what I would advise
people to do.
You'll get a lot
more out of the game.
It's cheaper because you buy one book. I think you're going to enjoy it more personally. And if you look at some of, like, in Orks of Angron, there's loads of little extra bits of terrain that you can put on the tabletop that's got loads of extra rules.
You can blow up walls.
That you can only buy from the Kill Team box that you can't get your hands on anymore. Good job, GW. Good job.
Because Angron has the Gallo Dark rules, which was the first Kill Team box set that came out.
Yeah.
Not the terrain pack that they released separately.
I think what we might try and do on the channel is expand the rules out to a bigger version of it to make it a little bit more interesting and fun.
Yeah, I think what we need to do is stick to our roots of being a narrative channel based on fun, and we make our own rules up to make the game exciting, and go from there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I one of the things, so I was like, this is the perfect stepping stone to pull people into 40k, and they keep it really simple, and then they just kind of overcomplicated it again. Classic GW. Hey, here's a cool rule set. Did it with 8th edition, did it with 9th edition, did it with 7th edition. Here's a good rule set, and it's working well. Let's add loads of extra rules and wildly overcomplicate it, because we just can't help ourselves but try and sell a bunch of new books every month.
Yeah.
Sorry, Brom, carry on.
No, it's fine.
You made a weird noise there.
That's because you read the rules as you go through. And I've not
What
used the...
What have you missed?
The knobs could have hit you on 2s. It doesn't. It's not a huge difference.
Is that +1 hit from the War Boss? Yeah. I didn't know the War Boss was nearby, but yes.
You stood next to him. But it's fine. So we've done stupidly, amazingly orky things. We've got to this door, we opened it. We've found out a combat over here.
Yeah.
We found out a combat over here.
You went more than 3 inches away.
Orks. Wait. Orks
Shut up, I'm going to die.
fell out of a fight.
Yeah. It's super orky, not competitive at all, just to try and keep the score of Joe down.
Are you shooting?
No.
Okay.
No, because I am orc shooting. I've only got 3
So we're going straight
slogans.
into the combat phase. Are you
Shoot,
charging?
Charge that.
I feel like I should play Orks Bomb at this rate.
I would rather not fall back.
Well, you did. That's not true, because you did.
No, I would rather not. But I am. There's 1.
That's a 4.
And a 3, so they're in. Would you? Do you want me to measure it? Just to
measure
show
it.
you. There you go.
I believe you. I trust you.
Big guy in here.
Big guy. Big guy.
This guy,
Big guy.
in here. This guy in there, and they'll go.
And then do your piling.
And then they'll do the piling.
I'm going to go back to Element and look at Orks again.
The orcs I want to do.
I think Tau in
will
boarding
not
actions
die
would be
as
fun.
often.
But what's annoying is that about boarding actions what's annoying about the cool units that would be really cool and fun in boarding actions are quite annoyingly limited. So like for Space Marines, for instance,
Yeah.
I feel like Blade Guard and aggressors shouldn't be limited to 1 unit of 3. I feel like Blade Guard is one of those units that if I was a Space Marine player, I'd have 1 big unit of 6 that I split into 2, or you just have lots of units of them. Because it's just something that would make sense to board onto a ship. Guys with swords and shields.
Yes. Well, that's how they used to do it.
Yeah.
Boarding shields.
Or release special. Or I'd like to see, right, for boarding actions books, no extra armor special rules, but special boarding actions units.
You got the other book.
Right? So like what they've done with Kill Team, you have boarding actions units. So Space Marines get breachers back again. So the guys with the shields and the bolters.
Oh, I watched Iron Within with the Iron Warriors with the shields and bolters. I was like, that's cool. Why don't we have that in 40k? That's really cool.
In 7th edition, I had a Salamander's Heresy army, which I used in 40k.
Yeah.
So all of my Pyroclass units, so Salamanders, they've got a unit called Pyroclass. So it's a 10-man unit of guys with power swords, so I had power fists, and they've all got a flamer. So those just became command squads. And then my army of Heresy was all Breacher Marines. So my Salamanders, all my 10-man squads were Breacher Marines and drop pods. Because it makes sense. It looks cool as fudge.
What are you rolling here for, Brom?
So over here, what we've done is we've charged,
Yeah.
and the boys are in.
You rolled to hit.
I've rolled to hit.
And you're wounding on 3s because you're strength 5?
I am strength 5. Ciao.
And you're -1.
I am -1. Single damage at the moment with
Single
those.
damage.
Yeah.
So 4s.
These are just the boys.
So you've killed 2.
Did I wound one as well? 1, 2,
Yeah. So one already had a wound.
4. Yeah. So you said 3s or 4s to save?
4s.
Fours to save. So you.
So you've
4
killed
wounds.
2, and one's got a wound left.
Cool.
I'll take the Gatling cannon off actually.
Cool.
And I'll leave a choppy guy in.
Cool. And now Nobby McNobberson
Mm-hmm.
goes piling in.
Yeah.
Well, the one fell out of the box. And then, yeah, cool.
Strength.
Strength is more than that now because it's +2.
So 7. So
So
3s.
7s.
Just the one.
And I'm going to CP.
Oh.
Not with one of those. Ciao. There you go. Take 2.
-1.
-1.
4s again. Damage 2. Damage 2. So you kill both of them.
Sweet. Yes. That I needed. We then move into your fight phase with the Termies. Mate, you can fight my lord.
So I get 4 attacks and 5 attacks.
Yep.
Not 5 attacks and 6 attacks.
Oh no, I bet you're so upset about your Terminators. They're causing Brom massive problems in this game.
Well, I
I
mean,
sent 3 units against them.
Oh, I know.
I explode 3 times. There we go. So you hit everything. But I am wounding you on 5s. Because your type is 6.
Oh wait, you just get exploding 6s. You don't have to, pay blood tithe points to get hold of it. Oh, interesting.
And do you know how many 5s he rolled? 5. And I just needed to roll
You're
4s.
it's 4 up in one, or is it 5 up in one?
4.
Well, I thought, are you a big mech?
No, I'm 5. It's 5s. So
Right.
1, 2, 1, 3.
So you only take 2 wounds.
Cool, I have 7. No, I don't. I have 5. No, it's 7.
You're not a big mech.
It's definitely 7. Yeah.
Why do you keep going to the big
I
mech
don't
page?
know, it's the first page. So I've lost 2, I've got 5 left.
Hmm.
Ciao! Cool. I get to fight back. 6 stacks.
6.
Not 5, like I rolled last time. It's 6 because of the wah, and I can't roll that. And I do hit on 2s. So that's fine. And that goes back in because of the 6. Yes! See? Hit with everything.
He's remembering.
And I'll double your toughness,
3s.
but your Nurgles. Oh!
Oh, they're
Joe's
nice.
dice!
5s. Woo. They're dead. There we go.
Get off the board! There we go. This is more like it. See?
He looks like an angry war boss there.
This guy. Full
Yeah.
angry war boss. Does the zoom work on this mode as well?
If I step up and do this.
Oh, okay. So not the punch-in zoom. That's only on top-down.
Yeah, but I could maybe make it work later.
Sweet.
End your turn?
That's the end of my turn.
Nice.
Beautiful.
So at the start,
They're going to need a leadership test, mate, because they lost 3 models.
they didn't lose. They vented the models out the door.
Out the window they go. 3.
They're fine.
6. Oh.
Yeah, 6. 6 is the number.
Yeah.
Because I haven't got a big guy. Big guy, big guy.
So in my turn, these guys are doing action on here.
And Joe only scores 5.
Just the 5 actually.
Just the 5, actually. Joe?
Having lots more
Both
units.
on 3 CP now?
Yeah.
We are both on 3 CP.
Having lots more units is very helpful for you. And then I'm going to charge.
Especially when they get vented out the door.
Yeah. I get
off.
6 attacks.
If you see what I'm doing to him. I'm taking all the dice.
and then I get 2 more.
He likes it when you take all the dice. He doesn't get annoyed at all. The thing is, he keeps telling me he doesn't need so many dice with his
Do
normal
you have any
damage
vulnerable
damage.
saves?
Yes.
That many vulnerable saves, please.
I have, I think it's a natural 5
It doesn't go to 6-ups now.
on the boys.
Oh.
But these are Snagger boys.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So they've
I
always
think
got
they've
5 up.
I'll double check if I roll 6, if I roll less than or 5s. I roll 1 5, so now I'll double check because
Mega boys.
Snagger boys is 6-ups, so that guy takes 2.
Well, it's damage 2. Because it's a power fist.
And then we've got CP to burn, Joe.
Yeah?
Yep.
You're going to reroll it for a 6-up?
Yep.
I love it.
Living the dream.
I'm a fan of it.
Oh!
It paid off!
It pays
Big
off.
guy. No, leave the big guy below. Right there.
And then I'm going to stab him with a lightning claw.
Oh, for Pete's sake, Joe.
I hit him with a 6, I hit him twice. I don't wound you, but I get to re-roll.
What?
Because lightning claw, doesn't matter. I can't win this now. It is a lost battle.
Wait.
Joe, what you're saying is...
So it's the second time Brom's played you and won.
Don't.
Wow.
I mean, he's got much less models on the table.
I've got more models than you.
So we're going to move to battle round 4 right now.
We are.
Okay, cool. So battle round 4.
Do you
Before
wanna
we do
roll
any
then?
scoring, we
Oh, no,
need
you
to
have to
know
roll
if we
it.
vent, Brom. Do we
Yeah.
vent on a 3+?
Roll the dice, Brom.
Joe hasn't done it.
No,
this time.
attacker rolls.
Attacker roll.
Them's the rules.
Oh, this
Joe
is-
chose to be a defender. He could have rolled all the dice.
It goes off.
We do
roll
vent.
that dice again. A 2.
So 2. It's going to
Which
be
is
this one.
this
isn't it?
room here.
Oh, that's bad for me.
So that door closes.
No!
That one knob takes D3 mortal wounds.
For the
3.
He's dead.
He's dead. And the boss
Takes
takes
3.
3. He's down to 2.
It's fine. He can do an action though, can't he? So, that's fine.
Well, that's interesting, isn't it?
So we move into my turn.
We
I
do.
hold 2. And
hold 2.
more.
Is he obsec?
You're not,
I'm not obsec.
so we can test.
You can test it.
But that
So
means that I
he
still
holds
hold
2
more.
and holds more, so he gets the full.
Full house for Brom.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Did you complete an action last round?
I did not.
You didn't? Okay.
No, I just had to kill Joe first.
Beautiful. So now I need to give you both a CP. So Joe goes to 4.
I go to
Brom
3.
goes to 3 now because you re-rolled into a 6. Beautiful. Beautiful work there, Brom.
Yeah, I think that makes up for falling back a little bit. Not completely. So, Jojo. Cool. I can do the action in 2 different places, can't I? It's not once per turn.
I don't know.
I
You've
think
got
it's
the book.
once
You
per
tell me.
turn.
It's not in that book.
It is in that book.
It is in that book because it's that rule. It's that mission, isn't it?
Is that Chaos Space Marines on objective 1?
What?
Your left, Joe. Your far left.
Those are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
And he's done the action there, hasn't he?
Yeah. So I'll
Hull
be getting
breach.
15.
So whilst Brom's looking, big shout out to Crisis for 2 more of the famous colourful postcards.
Yeah.
While boarding actions have stayed, wood boarding actions have stayed popular if people got their book sooner and the terrain was cheaper.
Yes.
Both great points. One person did say, my interest dropped off a lot because of the inability to get the books. I pre-ordered Abaddon and it is only just shipped.
Yeah.
That's a problem, isn't it? Really? when you think about
Basically,
it?
Games Workshop killed boarding actions on arrival, basically.
Yeah.
Because they made the terrain set ridiculously expensive.
See, I've heard a lot of people defend the pricing.
£120
Yeah.
for the terrain set.
I mean, based on normal GW prices, it's arguably cheap.
Right, if it was £120 with the book, right,
Yeah.
with the rule book in it,
Yeah.
I'd start to swing in the direction. But the fact that you had to buy £120 worth of terrain and then a £30 book on top, I think was a bit much. It's just... It's annoying because basically you were better off buying the kill team sets. Because if you bought 2 kill team sets, you would have got the same amount. And then if you bought 2 kill team sets, you would have had 4 units of cool models. And if
Yeah.
you'd bought the one that had the Kazakin in twice,
You'd have just paid your money back by
you
selling
would
them on eBay.
Yeah, you would have sold them on eBay and made all your money back.
Scalp like fuck and made a fortune.
And then you'd have to plea with someone just to take the Necrons off you for free.
Yeah. Or you just give them to the recycling bins.
Yeah.
Rob, you've moved.
I did move, but I didn't actually fight you back earlier, did I?
No.
So actually, I wouldn't mind just doing that real quick.
Okay, go for it.
It's only the 4 attacks, and they only hit twice, 3 times. Chum chum.
Yeah.
And 1, 2 wounds. 2 wounds. -1. Reroll that because it could be a 1. It is a 1, 2 damage. I want to fall him back, but I'm not going to.
No?
Well, you're going to kill him. So tactically, I should fall back. But I've got to be within an inch of the objective to
Which means
contest,
I
which means
heroically
you
rolled
heroically
into you.
So it's not going to happen.
So regardless, I swing first.
So you'll swing first. Here,
Yeah.
I moved the boss here. He's used his tickly fingers
Yeah.
to open this door. The other boys came through because
Yeah.
they're now doing the action here.
Yeah.
These guys have just, these boys,
Yeah.
boys, just holding it down. They'll do the action the next turn.
Nice.
Okay, you're going to kill him. Done.
Nice.
Because he's only got a 6 up in bun. And that's the end of the turn.
I mean, you could have rolled 6 ups, Brom.
Okay. If I roll 6,
I'll tell you what. I already hit you. I've hit you all the times. I'll just use my lightning claw at this point. Give me an extra dice. There you go. Oh. And then I wound you on 5, but I get to re-roll. So 4 invulnerable saves.
okay. I hope I put it back, but no.
Yeah.
That's worth looking.
I gave you another dice as well.
Oh, thank you. You're
There
so
you go.
generous, my lord.
So that's the end of my turn. And it moves into Jojo's turn.
Stop. Nordor gifted a membership.
Oh, thank you, Nordor. So in my turn, I hold 2, and I get 15. So I get 25.
Okay.
Because they did the action.
Oh, okay, so
for 15.
so
And I
you're-
hold 2 objectives, gives me 10.
Which battle round is this, Joe?
4.
So what did you get in battle round 3, Joe?
I thought you got the thing then, but it doesn't matter. You can't do it again.
You get 5 in battle round 3, didn't you?
He
That's
did.
right.
Yeah.
He got 5.
You got the action in battle round 4 for 15.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
I'm into it.
And then
Joe's up to 5 CP. Brom's up to 4 CP.
Yeah.
Off you go.
When do you open doors?
At the end of your movement phase, and
straight away.
it completes immediately.
Yeah.
Unless you have the warlord trait, Joe, obviously.
Yeah.
Which you do have.
So you can
he's
do that,
opening that.
and then charge through,
And these guys are going to
move to there, and open that
open that
at
door.
the end of their turn, but they can't go anywhere from it.
No. And then my lord's going to charge
Into
the boys.
The boys.
Yeah.
Can you see them?
Yes.
Of course you can. I'm going to heroically intervene.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm going to have to split my attacks.
Do you mind muting me for a second?
I can mute you for a second. Which one are you on? 3?
I'm
Okay.
going to go 4 and 4. No?
Would have been really loud. You good? Thank you.
Because he's only got 2 wounds left, doesn't he?
He does.
So I'm going to put 3 attacks into them and 3 attacks into them.
Do you want to
They've got
transalk them
6.
anywhere?
They've got 6 ups,
Yeah.
and they got 5 up,
Oh.
and you're winning me on 3s.
I'm going to spend a CP plus 1 to wound.
So transorc then.
So
Yeah.
which unit's transorking? You can't do it on both.
The one's doing the action.
The one's doing the action. All right then. So 3 attacks on the ones doing the action. So hitting you on 2s. They all hit. I wound you on 4s.
Yeah.
Just 3 wounds.
That's pretty good rolling, John.
Yeah,
It's almost like you can roll really well.
Just trip 6, Brom. Easy.
Boom.
That's a problem for you.
That is a problem. They're dead.
They're dead. And then 3 attacks into your boss.
Before you do that, I'm going to spend a CP again, and if yeah. So
To do what, Brom?
these guys are going to fight before I take them off. That's what I'm going to do.
Have you got fight on death with you?
Yes,
What's your war boss armed with?
I might do it with him instead.
Because 2 CP to interrupt is probably better for you.
Let's do that.
I
I've used all my CP.
I still get to fight him.
Oh,
First.
okay, yeah. So it
yeah.
is. So you want a 1 CP fight on death instead?
Yeah.
Yes.
I want a 1
Can a
CP.
character do it?
Joe, it says orcs. I don't care. I'm an orc. I'll double check. But it's fine. You roll.
Just roll your dice out.
'cause
Joe.
I
Right.
can't
So
interrupt
this is
you,
into
can
your
I?
knob.
And I'd get to pick.
3 hits on your knob.
On my war boss.
Your big
Not
knob.
my knob.
Your mega knob. Knobber knob.
I can use it
Job.
in the fight phase.
Who can use it?
When an orcs unit from your army
Ah,
has
okay.
not already been selected to
And
fight in the fight phase is selected as a target of attack until the end of the phase each time a model in that unit is destroyed. So I'm picking now.
Okay. So I'm wounding him on 2s. They all wound.
Wound number 2, is it?
Just
Well,
roll.
I'm strength 8. And
Just-
I get +1 to wound.
Just trip 5s, Brom.
Strength
It's
8.
easy.
Yeah.
Oh, you got +1, don't you? Fucking
So just 5 ups. You'll be fine. I believe in you.
Oh,
Good start.
strong.
Good start,
sake,
Brom.
How much damage? Single.
It's
isn't it?
2. Do that as a power fist.
I mean, you wasted your CP for fighting on death.
know.
but still.
Lightning claw hits. Wounds.
The single damage. Then.
Why, for fuck's sake, Brom? Right.
I mean,
Is
with
it
this,
single- is it
the
minus
way you've
one?
been rolling saves the last 2 weeks, you can't talk.
Is it -1 as well?
It's -2.
Okay, so that does go through.
Yeah.
But
So it's just 1
a single-
damage, yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking Joe with the whole, I've got 9 4+ saves. Oh, I passed 8.
And then phase 2 is still in effect.
well, you get
no,
to-
it's not now because I've wired in turn
Turn 2, so turn 3 is phase 2, so turn 4 you're on your own now,
I'm on
Brom.
my own now.
Normal fighting, mate.
So it's just the 5 actually.
1 CP transhuman.
I know, it's annoying, isn't it?
Can you use that again? Surely that's got to be like a 1 per game.
Oh, I wish. Oh, I wish, Brom. Is he marking Nurgle?
Yeah.
Okay.
Of course he is.
You've
hit
hit
on
twice.
2s.
You're on 2s, but you 1 explodes.
Does explode.
Yeah.
Want to reroll another one?
You'll be transhumaned.
Yeah, so if you're going to reroll something, it's going to be the hit roll because you hit on 2s rather than the wound roll, which is where you hit on 4s. Because it's mathematically more likely to succeed.
Yeah.
Oh, done.
1 not into a 1.
Nice.
Only orcs would do that.
Now you're on 4s.
4s. Well, 3 went through.
2.
Yeah,
two went
maths.
through.
Maths with Brom.
3 failed.
What's your damage? 2.
Yeah. Because actually he's not that good.
4s. Oh, CP reroll.
You haven't got
that's
a
not
CP.
it. I have. I've got 2. Oh, that's it.
Ha! Die! And it's my turn, isn't it, next?
Brom's a terrible winner.
Yeah, but his war boss could now be vented out the building.
I'll take it. Roll the dice, Brom.
Hang on. So we're going to go into battle round
Failed
5.
my action there.
I think you
Yeah.
both go up to 2 CP now.
I go up to 1, mate.
Yeah, I got
Because
2.
I used my...
Yeah.
I thought you went up to 2, but I've been tracking it. But if
Oh,
you
no,
say,
I'll go to 2, that's fine.
I'm sure it's 2 because I've been tracking it, but maybe I'm wrong. But I think
that's
it's all
fine.
right. So we're going to go to top down now with dice. We're going to see if we have a vented room.
We do.
We do, and is it room number 2? No, it's room number 6, which is empty,
Oh.
Oh,
and all the doors shut.
okay.
That's a shame.
For turn 5, is that?
Brom gets 15 points.
Does he?
He holds
So-
2 and
Oh,
holds
that's
4.
a problem for you, Joe.
Yeah.
I think I maxed the primaries.
But you stopped your secondary. So you stopped him from getting 100 points, Joe.
And I can't score it now.
Oh,
I
no.
should definitely have just done it here. I was miles away from you. I thought I could have done it.
Have you not done it there yet?
No, I should have done it there.
No, and you can't do it now because it's battle round 5.
Now I can't. I misthought that. So now it's just a case of move to here, tickle the door, shut.
I mean, killing him has no point in this game at the moment.
So Joe, in your turn 5,
make
in my turn 5, I walk from here to here. I hold the same amount of objectives. I'll do an action on it, but
And I've
apparently
done one, and you can't do it.
Yeah.
so do you hold 2 now?
No.
I hold 1. Oh
And
no,
then
I'm
troops
on an
shoot-
obsec
no.
unit, so I've done the action on there.
The obsec action,
Yeah.
as well as the secondary action.
Oh, I thought the secondary action was
No.
no. In that case, no.
Okay, so you have 5 points,
I just get 5 points.
Cool.
which means at the end of the battle, Black Legion score a overpowered needs nerfing 50, and the Orcs just the 85.
I know. It's a good showing. Being able to constantly feed units in
Yeah, it's good. Isn't it?
is really helpful.
Unless you feed them into a room that then gets vented, and you
Yeah.
lose 3 of them, and then
Yeah.
lose another 2. Another one.
Having the venting, the venting, just like with the game versus the World Eaters, all the venting meant was that it just slowed down the winner.
Yeah.
Like they still won, but it just took a bit longer.
It didn't really affect him.
Well, no, because
But
here,
it slowed you down massively.
Yeah, who was
Yeah.
the winner?
Oh, you didn't win, did
yeah.
you?
Whereas
yeah.
in this,
Yeah.
your units got vented more than mine did. You lost a whole bunch of. If these boys were all alive, you would just come over and killed my lord, and then just gone in and killed
Yeah.
them. Like it's the only thing that kept it in the game, really.
I put 10 boys into each area, was the plan. of mixed things, and then the knobs in the middle. But against the Terminators, which I forgot would be Nurgle and all like hopped up on juice. So yeah, all good. How do you feel, Joe?
I'm so sad.
That's 2 in a row.
I'm still super sad about what Games Workshop have done Chaos Space.
Oh, for fuck's
I am super happy that Brom's won 2 games though.
Yes.
I'm glad you've done better with Orks.
I think
I think boarding actions Orks is better for you than on the table 40k Orks.
Some of that is
the army.
because of the models we have access to.
Yeah.
Though, to be fair.
Yeah.
At the moment, so if we had access to more models, like I keep getting the itch to do Orcs, but let's be real.
Yeah.
The amount of time I have to actually hobby means I'm going to get 3 made a week.
Yeah.
So the army might grow in 2045 at this rate.
And you're already this stream committed to another army of Drukhari. So.
No, I'm not. I wouldn't. I like the way Drukhari play. I would never want to build and paint a Drukhari army. I have no interest in building and painting a Drukhari army ever.
I want to build and paint a Drukhari army.
That's fine. I have no interest.
You didn't build or paint.
Oh, you did build and paint. I built and paint one, but not the one that we have.
Okay.
No. So I like Drukhari. I like the way they play, but I like the way that Eldar type units play in general. Anyway, we have got a new Eldar army coming very soon. I don't know exactly when I'm going to get my hands on that, but it is coming soon, which will be fun and exciting. So I do like the way that elves play in general, as most people know, but I just don't have any interest in building and painting Drukhari in my life. So that's not something that's at risk. Don't worry about that. I'm not going to suddenly go away and start buying and building Reaver jet bikes because I watched Iron Within. It's not going to happen.
Well, I really want to pick up 2 of the boarding action and 2 of the combat and the 2 of the what are they called?
Do you know the best thing to come out of actual boarding actions is the box sets?
Is the army box sets? Yeah, they are. Some of them are just brilliant.
Yeah.
The Gene Stealer Cult. If I was a Gene Stealer Cult player or thinking about starting Gene Stealer Cult, I would be laughing right now because they've gone from the most expensive army in the game to buy. So, point for pounds, Gene Stealer Cult are ridiculously expensive. But now, because of boarding patrols and their combat patrol box sets, they are the most efficient army to start playing at the moment in terms of points for pounds. Next to Drukhari. The Drukhari ones are fucking...
No. Stu Black said that they're not a problem as well. Jesus the Colts. They're all right, not a problem.
No, because when you... Because he says there's only 1 in 100 people run Gene Stealer Cult, which means that if they've got the second highest win rate and they have the smallest pool of players, then surely that means that's a problem. Because
No, he says it's not a problem, Joe. He says it's not a problem.
and then he was like, yeah, but what tends to happen is that the best players around tend to go from army to army to army, so that can skew the numbers. So what they're saying is that we haven't done the rules. Good players are ruining it because they only play the armies with the best rules.
Yeah.
Although the fun fact is that some of the best players in the game aren't even playing Gene Stealer Cult.
He categorically said as well.
Yeah.
He categorically said as well. When an army drops and loses loads of percentages, we have to think that it's not just the changes that we made. It's because the good players will then drop those armies and move to something different. I'm like, yeah, because of the changes that you made, you fucking idiot.
Yeah. So all of those top level players dropped Harlequins because Harlequins are
Got
awful.
nerfed into the ground.
So they're all going to go and play Dark Angels, which is the best army in the game, which apparently skews the numbers.
Well, it does.
Despite the fact that the best players in the
they're
game
also
aren't running Gene Stealer Cult, which means that average people are running Gene Stealer Cult and smashing absolute assholes in all the time.
It's a problem.
Pushing,
It's a problem.
pooping.
Roy Cooper said, sold all my chaos and committed to Khorne. He made the right life choice if you want to play chaos.
Honestly, I nearly did. Basically,
If Flesh Terrors hadn't been a thing.
when the World Eaters came out and he was like, I don't like the rules, I'm like, good, because I get to play Chaos Space Marines the way I want to play Chaos Space Marines. Because I can still run 30 Terminators.
I'm okay with you having a go with World Eaters if you want to. I have no problem with that.
I wanted to run 30 World Eaters Terminators and just be done with it.
Well, then we better get 15 more, then, didn't we?
I think I've actually got them at home.
Of course he has.
No, we've only got 10 done, so I need 20. But I've got them at home. But the thing is, though,
I gave him a lot of Terminators.
because I was like, that's the way I want to run Chaos Space Marines, and I'll still put Abaddon as the Warlord, because that's what I want. I just want the army that I play to be good and not shit. Is that too much of a thing?
You
to
don't.
ask?
So actually, I'm going to correct you, Joe, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Because you don't necessarily want them to be good. You just want them to be
Great.
average.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You usually need that 50% goal looks like they talk about. That's what you want everything to be.
What happened when that book came out? Right. That everything in that book, apart from Agent Creations of Bile, was actually quite good. Although if I was a Night Lords player, I would be absolutely fucking miserable.
I mean, you
Because
sound pretty
they
miserable anyway.
straight fucked Night Lords. Right? But the rest of the book, actually quite nice, quite balanced. But Mark of Sinesh with Creations of Baal is a bit too much. Emperor's Children. So Games Workshop weren't like, we'll fix Emperor's Children, we'll fix Creations of Baal, we'll leave the rest of the book. They're like, no, shank every Chaos player. You're all going down now. So Emperor's Children are still the best at the moment for that lot, and Word Bearers are still quite good. But it's just so basically he said, I'm not doing World Eaters, so I do them, and now he's turned around. So I was like, cool, I'm going to do World Eaters but better with Flesh Tearers because I want to do them for ages. I'm just going to play Imperial Space Marines the way I want to run Chaos.
I think everyone wants like their main characters or their key unit or whatever they've built their army around to turn up and do what they think it should do narratively and smash face. Because you read any book, like say, you read an Ultramarines focused book, Chaplain steps forward and smashes things to pieces and just doesn't go down.
Well, it's like
Play it on the tabletop, he might go down quite quickly.
Yeah, I like the idea. I love the Black Legion books. I like the idea of Abaddon and 30 Terminators and a bunch of Rubric Marines. I want to have the army that's in the books, right? But if you put the army from the books that was okay 7 months ago, 6 months ago, which now you put it on the table, it's a third the size and folds like a wet paper bag. So I'm on Flesh Tearers now.
I'm happy.
I'm happy. You done?
Oh, are we finished? Okay.
Yeah.
Right, good.
He saw that you needed like 15 minutes for
Yeah, I
this. so
thought I'd just do some filler.
So thank you for the postcard, Mr. the Lehman Russ. So just to let you know, the boarding patrol boxes are limited edition. So once they're gone, they're gone. That seems like a swing and a miss. But then I would actually assume, in all seriousness, that if they kept the boarding patrol boxes going, they just stopped selling combat patrol boxes at that point because the boarding patrol boxes are probably just better value.
They're much better value. And also, I imagine it probably hurts the sale of their single box sets. Because if you're a Gene Stealer cult player, like I said, that if with those box sets, you just won't buy the single box sets. You won't even touch them at all. Fuck you.
I just want my army to be good. Oh, I love you, Joe. I can't wait to make the Sad Joe t-shirts. They're going to sound like hotcakes.
It's got to be a
Hotcakes.
thing.
I want the hashtag Long Dong t-shirts.
That's one of my next ideas. But the thing is, I can't use any Games Workshop imagery on t-shirts, so I have to get it all custom made so that it's not in breach of their IP, essentially.
Can I just draw it in
Have you
paint?
just broke that?
No, it's magnetised.
Oh. Okay, I thought you
that's
just
lucky.
broke the bloody thing.
No.
Right, perfect. Thank you so much, you two. You're both
think the rest
legends.
Thank you.
Brom got a win on the table. There we go, look at that. Living the dream.
Oh yeah.
Living your best life.
Damn
Amazing.
right.
Although we do need a rematch.
We have got more Boarding Actions content coming. Joe and I recorded 2 Boarding Actions games today. One will be available at some point for all of you beautiful people. One will be available for members only in the very near future. So keep an eye out for that. If you haven't already, go check out Tabletop Titans for an announcement video that I did earlier. I was in it.
Well, yeah.
That's why, yeah. That's why.
Yeah.
Only pimping yourself, aren't you?
Super excited for that. If you have enjoyed the stream, please make sure you smash that like button. You guys have done really well with that one tonight. I'm very chuffed. Thank you so much. I'm going to press it boop, like this. The score. Oh fuck! The scoreboard will come back up now because of the automation that I put in. That was a silly choice. Oh well.
It's fine. It just shows me winning.
Yeah. Tomorrow night at 9:30 is another 40k After Dark, where we will chat nonsense. Oh look, Orks won. Where we will chat nonsense and have fun. So come and join us for that one at 9:30 tomorrow. I think that's everything. Joe, you're done ranting. You're happy? Energised enough to drive home now?
I think I might get some cheese bites on the way in. I need it after today.
Beautiful. I think that's everything. Oh, I put an exclamation mark gaming. There you go. We need to get this channel going, Joe, at the moment.
Yeah.
Joe's happiest when he's playing Call of Duty. Come and join us on this channel.
Yeah, come and join us on Monday. If you go onto our Discord, find the gaming thread and go and Sad Joe you want to play DMZ with us.
I mean, that's
or
not where it is,
Warzone.
but yeah. It's in the announcements page.
Yeah, go over there and do that because we want to be able to play with our members.
Yes.
You know.
I one of the things I'd like to do is just be able to sit there in my chair playing with my members.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you people want to come and spend a Sunday evening hanging out with us playing computer games
With your members.
with your member
Yeah.
in your pants. You
Yeah.
don't have to wear pants. You can just do it naked if you want.
No,
Thank you
no webcam needed.
Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one.
Bye.